All right, good evening. It's Mad Mystic. It's July 7th, 2022, 9 p.m., guys. Reporting out of Atlanta, Georgia. So, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing swell. I wanted to come on here and just chill and talk about a few things that's been going on in the news, such as our reality, CERN, Georgia Guidestones, and lightning strikes. People are being hit in their cars and struck by lightning a lot, and that has to do with plasma and things of that nature. Planet X, magnetism. So I'm going to show a few videos, guys, and then I'll drop that link and we can chit chat for a little while. Here we go.
Welcome back, everybody. It is July 7th, 2022. Now, I have a question. Do you guys ever find yourselves in situations where the craziest synchronicities take place? Something that's even beyond explanation, almost like a sixth sense that you can feel deep down but don't really have the words to explain it. Kind of like when you're thinking about someone you haven't seen in a long time and then 5 minutes later you pass them on the street, or even times throughout a single day where multiple things, sometimes even many things, tend to line up at the perfect time, only to leave you wondering if something bigger is controlling our reality. I can tell you, at least in my life, this has happened many times, as I'm sure many of you have experienced this as well. And it's hard to not feel that way right now with all that's going on in the world. In a very weird way, it seems like everything that's going on these days is somehow connected. Now, if any of you do any sort of consistent research like I do, it's nearly impossible to not see what's going on when it comes to the Large Hadron Collider CERN, or the fact that the Georgia Guidestones were just demolished. Some people say by lightning, some people say it was intentionally done by somebody, but it's not just that. As I showed in the beginning of the video, an article about Lightning Awareness Week, only to be followed by one of the craziest videos I've ever seen of lightning striking two cars while a lady is filming it. And then after a little more research, I noticed a bunch of different weather stations talking about a derecho, only for one to actually take place just 24 hours later. Now, a derecho is a rare weather phenomenon that's defined as a severe convective storm that produces a swath of winds greater than 58 miles per hour along a path at least 240 miles in length. These things have a very particular signature on weather radar, and you're looking at one right now. These are very rare weather situations, and it wasn't 24 hours after multiple weather stations talked about the history of these types of storms, and then this one taking place not 24 hours after that happened. Now, I'm really not trying to get all conspiracy on you all, but checking back in history, it does seem that every time this Large Hadron Collider at CERN, which is located in Switzerland, is fired up, some of the craziest things when it comes to especially weather seems to take place. Now, I'll let you all do your own research on that. I'm not going to get too far into this situation, but I could not help but notice some of these connections going on ever since this thing was turned back on. I mean, of course, these may all just be crazy coincidences, but like I said early, sometimes you just feel it inside your body, almost as if it's an extra sense we have where it feels like you just know there is something much bigger at play. A very interesting situation took place back in 2014, I believe, where CERN was turned on, and many people believe that it actually changed the reality of the world. One of the terms that was created because of this was called the Mandela effect, where many people showed different situations where our reality was altered in ways that physically changed things here on Earth or in our reality, where in turn masses of people believe a situation took place in a specific way, only now to realize that that reality has changed. It is a very complicated topic, but I highly recommend those of you that are interested in this type of stuff, go check it out because it is very, very weird. I'm going to leave a link to this website here that explains this as simple as possible and the origins of where the Mandela effect came from. Not only that, but it gives a bunch of different examples of things that people truly believed have changed in our reality since the beginning of the start of CERN. Now, I'm aware this isn't exactly the topics I'm used to talking about here on the channel. If there wasn't some sort of weather-related material with this, I probably wouldn't be talking about it at all. But in fact, between the crazy lightning stories, the possible connection with lightning and the Georgia Guidestones, and then what seems like weather stations predicting a derecho before it even formed and took place, is just too hard to pass up. With that said, my friends, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. I would love to hear your thoughts down below and what you think about any of these topics we talked about today. Many of you have been asking me to talk about CERN itself, and with the timing of all these situations happening in a short period of time in relation to it being turned back on, I'm sure this won't be the last time we talk about this. Shout out to Canada. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day and evening, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
So it's a derecho. I've never heard of this. This is very interesting, guys. This is a very good video. I dropped a link in the chat for this channel, and I think you guys should come and subscribe. This just came out today in to thin air. So here we go. So wow, like, okay, so I seen this, but I already had videos on my radar that were like lightning related through the news. So I wanted to show you guys this is real. This is why I had to go on my porch and go inside yesterday, because of this all the lightning. And that was the 6th, yesterday, July 6th, 2022. There was all this heat lightning and lightning flashes of light. And Fang Meistas is on my channel, and she's not far from me. She's towards Athens, and the sky was lightening up, and she's been taking video of the lightning. So this correlates with the magnetism that's going on with our planet, and I have another video to show you in a few minutes that has to do with this magnet and pushing on our planet, the sun, the black star. So what I'm saying about this is the plasma and lightning is very dangerous. So I just want to show you guys a few videos really quick. Okay. So you stop the screen there. How's everybody doing? And then I'm going to drop that link if anybody wants to chat about this. Hold on. I shared the wrong screen. Sorry. All right, lightning strikes truck on I-75 while family heads to Tampa. Now, I didn't know that families could be, I mean, not families, anyone could be touched in a car. I thought because rubber wheels, friction, but apparently not. So here we go.
Check out this verb.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Freezing up.
7 pounds with new.
I've lost 25 pounds on Noom.
I lost 7.
As the storm passed through on Friday, lightning struck a truck with a family inside.
The family says they had just spent the day at the beach beforehand. They were leaving St. Petersburg and heading towards Tampa when their car was struck. The family says it was a scary moment, but they are thankful no one was hurt.
It happened so fast, but yeah, you could just feel a buzz and then that sizzling sound. I was able to steer the truck over off the side of the interstate.
For the most part, everyone in my van was pretty calm except for myself.
So the family's back home in Indiana right now. They say the electronics in the truck are completely shot. They left it behind when they returned home from their Florida vacation.
New today, a sad development following thunderstorms over the holiday weekend. A 39-year-old man was struck by lightning and killed Saturday in Rabun County while loading some tools in his vehicle. This is the state's first lightning-related death since June 2021. And with how close we are to the coast, we are more vulnerable to lightning strikes here than many other states.
Georgia's ranks 10th in the 50 states as far as the number of lightning injuries and deaths. Okay. It's had 7 deaths during that 10-year period. So, we'd like to write rules for lightning, but lightning doesn't follow our rule books. It hits wherever it pleases. And there are known risks for being outdoors.
Chelsea always says this, and the saying to go along with it is, when thunder roars, go indoors. If you hear thunder or see lightning when you're outside, a covered patio, pool, or tennis pavilion, that is not a safe place to be. You also want to avoid standing under a tree. What you should do when you hear thunder is immediately go indoors. But if you don't have a building to go to, you can go inside a car with the doors closed. If someone you're with does get struck by lightning and they lose consciousness, you should start CPR immediately or call 911.
So I just want to let you guys know, be careful of the lightning. Here's another great video from Catfish Corner showing you guys what's up with the planet.
So today we're looking at an awful lot of backfill here in solar wind. It doesn't belong to our sun. Completely reversing charge over here. Guess what isn't able to do that? CERN. Yeah, CERN couldn't do any of this. These are planets pushing up against us on our day side. They're there. Some of you have seen them, some of you haven't. All of you will soon. It is definitely not CERN, nor is the magnet weakening. Closed field lines, keeping everything at bay. Notice she doesn't need field lines up here because the solar wind is blowing the bow shock out. If you don't understand much about magnet, you're not going to understand this, and it might look a little scary. There's a bunch of big magnets around us. They're called planets. We have a 3-sun system. The Bible canon tells you about it, original books. But Constantine left that part out of the Bible. Isaiah 24:23 clearly states in the canon, when the sister system nears Earth's axis, shifts, making the sky roll, which we've already seen, thus beginning tribulations of Earth. That is word for word. I'm like, oh, wow. So tribulations began in October 2010. Guess what? You're in year 12. Funny how they rolled the mark out at year 10 and a half. Yeah, we've covered that on BitChute an awful lot. YouTube won't let us talk about that over here. So I don't. Looky there. That is amazing. Look at the fucking squish coming in from way outside of Earth's atmosphere. That is definitely not CERN in operation here. Quick map. We got 1, 5, and 30 fucking small guys. Force. Actually, they're not very small, but with the back wind from Ra coming in, the blue Kachina, the original energy, Earth itself, was formed in, evident in the fact that our bodies share a magnet signature with this blue Kachina in our so-called third eye. It is ultraviolet sensitive and hooked up to your ocular nerves. Go figure. Ra is an ultraviolet sun. We are being filled full of original energy. Thus, she quakes less when we get this going on. I call it the calm before the storm because when the wind dies down from the back, we really kick in some pretty good fucking quakes and it ticks up real hard. I'm expecting later this afternoon to begin again. It has nothing to do with CERN, no matter what this guy says. We've been documenting this for a couple of years over here. 4 times the size of the state of Texas is on fire in Siberia. The frozen tundra of the worlds are burning. This has never happened before. These fires are unprecedented because we have really high UVI every day. Reason being, there are 2 suns on the sun side of this planet. That is easily proven by the rainbows that you're seeing in your sky. And I do mean rainbows because there's 2 of them. One of them, a completely different color spectrum than Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, indigo, and blue, indigo, and violet, like what we got normally in our sky. If you have a different color spectrum shining on your fucking clouds, that means you have a different sun shining on your clouds, folks. Duh, it's science. Color spectrum doesn't lens flare. Yeah, those fires are fucking everywhere. And there's brand new fires coming out every day, every minute of every day on this fucking planet. And it's because we have 3 suns, 2 of them on one side, 1 of them on the other. We're in between the sun. We are the meat in a sun sandwich. And that's just the story I'm sticking with. That's a story I've had for 12 fucking years. And I keep getting proved absolutely right. Every time I say something's going to happen, deduced from the physics of what's going on, it happens. And then it happens bigger than I thought it would. We're literally watching a third of the trees burn right now. I didn't know what it looked like. I've been talking about it. I even told people this year, look, this is it. This is the year we burn. It is, and it's not very pretty. I've been saying it for years. Expect to lose your home. I mean it. Do you see bit, shoot, angry catfish here? This is your best bet. My best videos are here. YouTube doesn't let me keep talking about some things, so I put them all over here. This has an awful lot of my older videos, my original videos, like raw mapped, etc. I have raw mapped over here on the corner too, but hardly anybody looks for it. Y'all need to go to the bottom of this motherfucking page and work your way back up. There are several videos here that you need to see. Period. And all he's doing, pushing and pulling away a magnet. reciprocating magnet. You line it up, 3 magnets, polarity one way, 3 magnets, polarity the other way. You oppose the magnet, you fucking oscillate it, and it creates a literal motion, perpetual motion off of itself. It could be our car engines, our helicopter engines, our electric generating plants, even though you don't need a moving part to make electric anymore. We figured out the real configuration for it. How to make free energy all day, every day. Folks, none of what I have done here is theory. I give you working models. I prove every fucking word I've ever said. And I definitively prove a working, unified field, blocking of those magnets around here in a ring. This is the working model for what the sun is. It is an induction furnace. It is not billions of explosions all the time. These are steel balls. They pair up to make a full circuit. If you don't understand it, you need to go back. This is how planets orbit around a sun. It is nothing to do with gravity. They are caught in the Lagrange point. It is the void that Earth was trapped in, according to the cuneiform form. Thousands of years older than the Bible. And you can see these things follow the sun. If you spin it, they go around. Now, how do you think we moved the pyramids again? Yeah. Right there. That's how.
850 gauss neodymium. Holding perfectly steady now. Got a 6-inch by 2-inch 850 gauss neodymium iron boron.
On the bottom.
Recoiled around the dielectric inertial plane. And as you can see, I've got light polarity on the holdback array, which sits on the top. I've got a cone coil inside. From cone coil to dielectric inertial plane, LED. Shit. Excuse me. Okay. You can see here.
Dendera box, but they were bigger. You could run your home with this perpetual motion or perpetual energy, no motion. If he holds it in the right spot, it lights the light. Free energy, people.
Got it. I can take the cone coil down, but if I don't get it just right, then it wants to go out.
The Soria Apophis, working model, magnets. See how it's done? Change the fucking world, people. What are you waiting on? You're going to have a hard time sharing this because I'm crazy, right? I've given you the solutions to every problem mankind has in this goddamn video. Share it.
There's the truth, guys. Bag full of truth. I'm sharing the video, Catfish Corner. Check out his channel. Share it out on all social media. Pick some of his videos. Wake people up. And along with some of the channels I put in the chat. Voyage channel. Welcome to the Addicts Attic. The Addicts Attic. Fang Meistas. Snafu Snaps 3. Snafu Snaps 4 channel. So yeah, just giving some shout outs to some lovely peeps that like to come on my panel and chit chat, guys. So Yeah, lots of lightning strikes. So I found that all very fascinating. I wonder if I should play this video one more time. Um, yeah, maybe I should play this video one more time since everybody just probably came in. I'm gonna play half of it, just the part beginning.
Welcome back, everybody. It is July 7th, 2022. Now, I have a question. Do you guys ever find yourselves in situations where the craziest synchronicities take place? Something that's even beyond explanation, almost like a sixth sense that you can feel deep down but don't really have the words to explain it. Kind of like when you're thinking about someone you haven't seen in a long time and then 5 minutes later you pass them on the street, or even times throughout a single day where multiple things, sometimes even many things, tend to line up at the perfect time, only to leave you wondering if something bigger is controlling our reality. I can tell you, at least in my life, this has happened many, many times, as I'm sure many of you have experienced this as well. And it's hard to not feel that way right now with all that's going on in the world. In a very weird way, it seems like everything that's going on these days is somehow connected. Now, if any of you do any sort of consistent research like I do, it's nearly impossible to not see what's going on when it comes to the Large Hadron Collider CERN, or the fact that the Georgia Guidestones were just demolished. Some people say by lightning, some people say it was intentionally done by somebody, but it's not just that. As I showed in the beginning of the video, an article about Lightning Awareness Week, only to be followed by one of the craziest videos I've ever seen of lightning striking two cars while a lady is filming it. And then after a little more research, I noticed a bunch of different weather stations talking about a derecho, only for one to actually take place just 24 hours later. Now, a derecho is a rare weather phenomenon that's defined as a severe convective storm that produces a swath of winds greater than 58 miles per hour along a path at least 240 miles in length. These things have a very particular signature on weather radar, and you're looking at one right now. These are very rare weather situations, and it wasn't 24 hours after multiple weather stations talked about the history of these types of storms, and then this one taking place not 24 hours after that happened. Now, I'm really not trying to get all conspiracy on you all, but checking back in history, it does seem that every time this Large Hadron Collider at CERN, which is located in Switzerland, is fired up, some of the craziest things when it comes to especially weather seems to take place. Now, I'll let you all do your own research on that. I'm not going to get too far into this situation, but I could not help but notice some of these connections going on ever since this thing was turned back on. I mean, of course, these may all just be crazy coincidences, but like I said early, sometimes you just feel it inside your body, almost as if if it's an extra sense we have where it feels like you just know there is something much bigger at play. A very interesting situation took place back in 2014, I believe, where CERN was turned on, and many people believe that it actually changed the reality of the world. One of the terms that was created because of this was called the Mandela effect, where many people showed different situations where our reality was altered in ways that physically changed things here on Earth or in our reality, where in turn masses of people believe a situation took place in a specific way, only now to realize that that reality has changed. It is a very complicated topic, but I highly recommend those of you that are interested in this type of stuff, go check it out because it is very, very weird. I'm going to leave a link to this website here that explains this as simple as possible. And the
So yeah, we've been talking about the Mandela effect. We've been talking about CERN. It's so crazy. Yeah, Voynich has been talking about the Mandela effect. We talked with Fang Meisters, the whole yellow submarine thing. There's so many of them. So here's the thing. Is CERN, I don't know if it was 2014 they said the last time, maybe like our world changed when they were playing around with CERN. Well, there was all that crazy lightning yesterday. And then, the whole thing with the Georgia Guidestones. And some say it was lightning. And I'm like, oh, interesting. So was it an explosive? They're blaming it on some car. They have like some car speeding away, which I don't buy that one bit. Or like Fang Meister was saying, something supernatural like lightning, plasma, or maybe it was intentional strike. So who wants to come and chat? Hey, Saturn Sun. So
one of
so
7.
Okay, I already played this video. I'm sure you guys have seen all the videos, but it's just really crazy what's transpiring out of it. And the whole Boris, what's his name? Boris Nelson? I forget right now. I didn't sleep much today, guys. Maybe that's why I can't sleep. All the energy. It's like I'm sleeping, but I'm not really sleeping, or then I'm like awake. And I'm kind of in a dream state, but not really. So I kind of nap, but not really today. It's been a weird 2 days of weird energy. So yeah, let's go see it on Twitter. Who wants to come up and chat, guys? That's all the videos I had. I can check it out here on Twitter. Let's see if you can see my Twitter. Okay, cool. I'll make it big. Here, I'm gonna drop that link. Anybody wants to come and chat? Saturn Sun, did you get some new headphones yet? Or headphones with the mic? CERN is connected, but so is the magnet from our suns, blue and red Kachina, our 3 suns. Informed? No? Okay. Yeah, the rabbit hole is deep. So interdimensionals. So I was watching this lady called Kat Hansen. It's like Khat and then Hansen, Hansen. That's her channel. That's her name. So she talks about interdimensionals and stuff like that. And she's saying that she sees them and stuff, and people can record them with their cameras and like taking pictures. And people send her in pictures, and I don't know. Anyways, I'm just telling you what she says. But I believe that these interdimensionals like Fang Meisters and Leslie High has been saying, well, mainly Fang Meisters with the interdimensionals and other channels I watch that talk about this. So I find it fascinating that my dog, she's a Dalmatian. She's been acting outrageous for the last 2 days. She's tapered down later today, but for 2 straight days, she was like, I didn't know, like possessed, like some interdimensionals is like are attacking her, or she sees them, because she was hiding in my closet today and she started that whining. So it's toned down. So maybe my dog sees the interdimensionals, whatever CERN's opening up. I live on a bunch of granite here in Georgia, where these guide stones are blue granite. So that is like harnessing probably a lot of spiritual energy. So just letting you guys know, that's my opinion on this. So I can't see what this says. It's way too small for me. I love the sound effects. That's hilarious. Hey, Skies, how's it going? Hey.
Okay, so you just had him, right?
Hold on, you're breaking up. Hold on, you're breaking up.
I don't know why.
Yeah, you're really breaking up.
All right, I'll come right back in.
Oh, you're good
right.
now. You're good now.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah. I know. It just took a little longer. I don't know
But
why it does that. That's so funny.
wait until you hear what just happened to me.
Oh wow, what?
Speaking of like, okay, so I took one, right?
There was something that was that. Yeah.
Right.
Cool. Yeah.
One. So we're driving. He gets in the car. We leave his house. We get to the traffic light, which is my road and another road.
Uh-huh.
We're at the red light, and the car just completely shut down. Everything.
What?
Everything.
Oh no. And
So
worst time.
I'm like, what the fuck, right?
Oh my gosh.
So I couldn't get the key out, and I'm like having a fucking, I'm freaking out, and you know he's a young dude. Anyway, so I realized the reason I can't get the key out is because I'm in drive. So I put the car in park. I turn off the car, pull out the key. I waited, I don't know, it felt like 14 years, but probably 2 seconds. I put it in, the car started right back up. So now I'm driving. I'm having a panic attack.
Right.
And crazy conspiracy theories start racing through my head.
Oh gosh, the wrong time to be thinking about that shit. Oh gosh.
Like direct energy weapons, you know, direct energy.
It's probably all the 5G towers you were driving by. They were like, bing, 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 you know?
I was like, the whole way, I turned the radio off, like the AC, everything, because, you know, I just, my husband's a piece of work. Yeah, he's like, that's not just smoking a cigarette.
Those damn husbands, man. Oh, toxic. A lot of them. I know. I hear you. I mean, I'm not saying about yours, but fine.
No. Just like, I swear I'm thinking all these crazy thoughts, and then I hear you talking about interdimensionals and the behavior, you know. And like, I don't know what made the car just literally stop. I have no clue.
Oh.
And they're blowing fireworks off down. I'm actually in my front yard.
Oh yeah.
Because in the back it's drizzling, and where I sit on, there's chairs with a table. There's this bug about this big, and he's black. It looks like
Oh,
either
goodness.
like a wasp or a moth. I don't know what it is. I've never seen this bug in my life, but I'm also in Jurassic World here. And I will not sit down with that bug at the table. I will not. So no, I
Okay.
cannot. I cannot.
Just take a cup and then, like I said,
No.
stick a paper and then move them away. That's what I do. I save them and throw them outside or away.
No, he's outside. He's
Okay.
outside, but he's in my personal space.
Yeah, do a stick or something. A fly swatter.
So I said, I would come sit out front, and yeah, what a mess.
So you're feeling good. Well, I wonder what happened to your car. That's a terrible buzz kill. Right when you
the whole way home, I timed the lights where, I just like roll to them and then put it in neutral and give it gas.
Oh, that's a horrible feeling. I know. Car troubles. Oh.
And I was like, because my real car right now, there's something with the power steering. So I haven't been driving it. I've been driving the little one.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Yeah, but
you're still feeling good. You're still stoned. You're still stoned, right?
Yes, but I feel like total conspiracy, crazy thoughts going through my head. And again, like the interdimensionals, I know, I totally think that is all very, very possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there are no impossibles. Anything is,
possible. Yeah. Especially when people have like Skinwalker Ranch and the videos and people's proof. I mean, there's a lot of proof out there. There's something going on. And CERN, they wouldn't be playing with that if there was no outcome of things. There's something going on. They're opening portals.
Yes.
Creating things, problems for us. I think so.
It just gets stranger and stranger,
Yeah. Stranger by the day. Hey, stranger than fiction. Just be careful of the lightning, because you're in Florida. Just please be careful of the lightning, man. When you hear thunder, don't be out there.
Yeah, no, these are actually fireworks, but no, when thunder, again, this is for Dave O, the science pro. When it thunders is when you take cover, something like that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. Don't take. It's not like the old days. When there's like a lot of ions in the air.
All my dogs are barking. Yeah, and
so you got a little smoke, or you just puffed one hit?
Just one puff.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, one puff. No, that was enough. And thank God, thank God there was no more. I would have probably truly had a heart attack when that car. It just was like literally like it just blacked out. Everything went off. And but inside the car, like the flashers were flashing, like the dashboard, right?
Oh, really? They automatically came on?
No, I pushed the button because we were in 2 lanes of traffic. And Anthony's like, putting his hand up in the air outside to tell the people it broke or something. He says something stupid. It won't go. He said something, and we're driving, and I guess like he was thinking about it, and he like started chuckling. I said, the stories you can tell about the old lady that drove you to work.
I know, and that happens the only time. Oh my gosh, it's like Oh, wow. What a sign. I don't know.
Yeah, yes. And
Oh, boy.
yeah, it was a very strange episode
Well,
indeed.
yeah, well, that's why I want an older car because they can like disable my car. Since I'm a TI,
Yeah,
yeah, they can
yeah,
like kill my ass. They can like,
yeah,
yeah, like my brakes,
yeah,
they could fucking take me out. So I was looking for
yeah.
under a 2008, something that's what I was told. Under a 2008, there's no computers. So I was like, okay, I'll think about that because,
Well,
they could disable you.
what? Yeah, my car, the one I consider mine, is a 2006, but it's computer. There's
Oh, really?
computer. Yeah. Hi, Venus.
Maybe I'm wrong about the date. Well, I thought it was 2008, but 2006, you have a computer. Well, I got to look into it, but I'm not ready yet to buy a
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
that's,
maybe different brands, different years.
yeah, true.
So
I don't know.
yeah,
I'll have to
yeah.
find out. Yeah. It's important.
Venus should come up.
Hey,
Venus should come
Venus.
up because I cannot stay. I just had to tell you
Oh, that's cool.
my quick tales of my evening drive.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's something. Venus says it's your starter. It
yeah.
won't fail.
I don't know. I know my
Wow.
husband has fixed a lot of things on both cars,
Uh-huh.
so I don't know what's been done, I don't know, but he definitely has to look at it because
Yeah.
we need one vehicle running at all times. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey,
yeah.
she said if she thinks it's your starter. Same thing happened to her.
Jesus, wouldn't that be nice? My blue car needs a power steering pump or something like that. So yeah,
Dave
it just
said you want 90s OB1. Oh, it's a sensor. It could be what is it? OB sensor? Is that what you're talking about, Dave? Yeah, that goes
yeah,
on in cars a lot. Yeah, for their emissions. I don't know. Don't ask
yeah.
me.
I don't even know what that means. So yeah, but as much as I would love to stay and chat,
Oh yeah. No, you're good.
but
I get it.
it's been a rough, long day for me, and I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah, it has for
just
me.
go crawl in bed and try to calm down and
Yeah, just relax.
try
Yeah.
try this again tomorrow and see
Yeah.
how it goes.
Yeah, try it again tomorrow. There you go. Wake up on a fresh start. There you
Yeah.
go. Well,
All
thanks for
right,
stopping
Mystic.
by. Thanks. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
glad you shared that with me. Well, I'm sorry, but next time will be better, I promise.
The
All right.
mysteries, the
Yeah.
mysteries of life.
Yeah, down the
All right.
rabbit hole. All right, good night.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
All right. Good
Good
night.
night. Good night. Oh boy. I can just imagine and panicking too. Everything go wrong just when you were like, oh, this is great. And then, oh no. So that's okay, Venus. I get it. You can't come up. I know everybody has to do things. I appreciate you being here in chat. So that's cool. It's just even listening. You rock like that. So I've been so flustered. My chickens, my dogs, it's just been a handful. And then my sleep schedule. I got thrown off the last couple days. So I rested a little, but I'm back at it. Tomorrow, Venus, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I filled out a lot of that paperwork, but I'm stuck. So I just couldn't do it today. Daisy, I had to deal with her, the normal stuff. And wow, she was a handful today. I'm so glad she's toned down, kind of. So I think it has to do with CERN. Maybe she sees interdimensionals. I think she might see interdimensionals, guys. Maybe. It seems to come and go with her. I'm not sure what it is. And sometimes she looks down the hallway and I'm like, oh, she must see something. But sometimes she acts like it's touching her and she'll go like looking back and forth like something's tapping her on her shoulders or her back. 90s electronic control units are a bit more tolerable unless censored contacts go out, but carb pre-80s is best. Hey, Dave, do you know what cars, what year, your cars don't have the computers, so they can't take my ass out by disabling my brakes or messing with the computer. Would you happen to know that? Possibly. You never know. They could have did that to James Munder. Yeah, they sure could have. Easily. Yeah, you're in Canada still? Yeah, oh, Canada. Tyranny at its finest. Tyranny worldwide. Oh, this is a good scene, though. You gotta admit, guys. In some weird way, I think this might be a good sign, but there's a lot of symbolism behind it. I've been listening to the gematria. It's outrageous. So I think that they're just going to rebuild. This is like intentionally done. You don't clean up a crime scene of an explosion that fast. Since when? Since when? So yeah, interesting. So I just believe they just had to tear them down. It's just a little psyop to put something larger, more magnificent, because people are, not worshiping like them, like they think they should be worshipped. So I think they're just going to put something more larger in scale. Probably there. You're a huge Munder fan? Did you know he passed away? Yeah. James Munder passed away. A car accident on the freeway. I think it's like 401 freeway in LA. Don't quote me. But yeah. So, rest in peace, James Munder. What is that black? Oh, there's an excavator. Okay, cool. So this was on Twitter. Let me look at my Twitter feed again. I just scroll through here to see if there's any what? Oh gosh. See what's up on the old Twitter. What is this?
You're all full of crap. You don't know what the Illuminati is. If you're Republican or you're Democrat, you're wrong. Why? It's this easy. It's called divide and conquer. That's why there's two parties and only two. And they're controlled by the same people at the very top who belong to the Council on Foreign Relations, the Bilderberger Group. They also belong to the Trilateral Commission, and you people don't even know what the hell that is. But if you did know, you would know that these are the people that control your world by making global policies that you never vote on, and by which parties both serve and belong to these organizations and control your world. Now, here's how it works. Really easy. Divide and conquer can only work if the people that are divided are not aware of the falsely created division. If you're not aware of it, then it works. If you know about it, then it don't work no more. If you have socialism without capitalism, it becomes communism. If you have capitalism without socialism, it becomes fascism. And it's just that easy. I love you. That's all you need to know. That's why Masonic symbols are all over your freaking money. But you don't pay attention. Ridiculous.
The world's so ridiculous. Yeah. All right. See you later, Saturn Sun. He didn't pass away, just change energies. I get it. He just changed energies. Oh, hey, Leslie. Well,
Hey,
hello. Hey, how are you, Leslie? Good to see you. Man, you
I,
surprised me. Wow.
I realized
You realized what? I love you. I miss you. We all miss you. What?
yep, I'm trying to turn this. I had on two phones.
Oh, that's cool.
I
You're
didn't
good
know
now.
which one was. I didn't know which one was gonna work with these.
Oh, you got new headphones? They sound
No,
pretty good. Oh, it's the same ones?
I couldn't find a place where I could walk to get them.
Well, you look nice
But
and
these are the.
refreshed. You look glowing. Sorry. I didn't mean
Oh,
to cut you off. Yeah. I'm so
yeah,
I'm glad that you come up. Look at this. You just surprised me. Wow. Look at how the energy.
yes.
So I'm sorry that, I got a little out of hand, last week. I know I got snapped a little. So I just want to say I'm sorry. I love you.
What's going on here?
Hey,
All
Venus.
right, love you.
Hello.
Yeah. I was really hurt all day. I cried off and on. I was really hurt. So I'm sorry. I just want to tell you. I did get a little outrageous. Okay.
Sure, you're
I know. I
good.
Yeah. But I see where you're coming from on a lot of levels. Like you are saying a lot of things that a lot of people are saying. Everybody's just using different words, and it's just things get heated. We all have our own views, and I like you to share your own experiences. And I'm sorry if you felt like you were being attacked. I'm sorry.
All right, that's
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
All right,
All right. All
all
right.
right, all
I'm gonna
right.
smoke to that. Yeah. Hey, Venus.
Hey, fire in
Hey,
the
I,
hole.
I had to make time to come up if Leslie's here.
There you go.
There we
Oh,
go.
look at the love. See?
I was
I
gonna
like
do my dishes and stuff, but I could wait to do that.
We had to rescue you, Mystic.
Yeah, you're gonna rescue me, huh?
Yeah.
Tell Sky she should be a little careful with that because that's what happened in my car. It was like the day before my starter completely went out. I was on the freeway and the whole thing shut down, like in the middle of the lane, like completely shut down. And I restarted it. It started up, but the next day when I tried to go out, I got stuck somewhere and it didn't start up again. It was my starter.
Oh. Well,
It's not that expensive of a repair. Not at all. It's not a very expensive repair. So
yeah,
Oh,
for
I
the
know.
alternator. Yeah.
I've had to change starters and alternators.
Wow.
get Leslie to do it.
Yeah. The side of Florida.
It's not exactly the kind of job I would want to repeat, though. I did it a couple times, and oh boy, I looked like a grease monkey for sure.
That's pretty impressive, though. It takes a lot for a woman to. I give it to any woman that can do work on cars. It's not easy.
My grandfather had the book. He helped me get the book, and he says, just read it and then do it. And I
Oh,
read it
really?
and I did it.
Nice.
Of course, a guy who normally works on cars could have, like, switched it out in a matter of minutes. Probably wouldn't even take more than 20 minutes or something.
Well, they're used to doing
But
it.
me, it took an hour and a half or something.
Yeah, when it happened to me, I brought it to my regular mechanic. It was literally like this, fixed in 15 minutes, and it was like $100. It really wasn't a big deal.
That's not bad. Yeah, get it over with. Is that with the parts, or do you pay for the
No,
parts?
that's all it was, but that was like several years ago. It's not like, you're having like a spark plug issue, or that's more expensive, or even like a serious problem like your transmission or something like that. It's literally like kind of like a minor repair, but it's a deadly thing because your car will shut off in the middle of the highway and go completely dead.
That's scary.
And you could have an 18-wheeler behind you.
Oh, that is so
So
scary.
that's what happened to me. I'm saying it once it's doing it, it does it a few times and then it quits completely. When you're driving, your whole car just shuts down.
Yeah, not good. Jesus.
Have either of you ever been? Oh, I must have a leg.
It just comes and goes.
You sound okay. You sound pretty good today. You don't sound all distorted or anything, Leslie.
Yeah, you're good. It's just coming and going on Venus. It reverbs on Venus's side.
Oh.
It's good now. I don't know why it does that. But okay, what were you saying?
Well,
Either of us?
I was going from Kentucky, right across the river from Cincinnati, going back to Cincinnati, and there's like the expressway there goes like up a hill, and then it levels off sort of, but it's also turns. There's like a turn, and I was driving our Jeep, and the oil pan or the gas tank, something like rusted out, and it just fell right on the expressway, and the vehicle just stalled out, and it was a stick, and I started rolling backward.
Oh, wow.
And it was traffic, like 4 lanes. And it was like I was in a blind spot for people coming from the south, coming from Kentucky, going on that bridge, highway, expressway. And I was so lucky. This young cop, he was coming that way, and he saw me, and he made his way over to me. I stayed in the vehicle. I had nowhere to go. And I was so afraid that a semi or something was going to come up from behind me and just obliterate me.
Yeah.
But the cop got me over all the way on the left side. He stopped all of the traffic. And then he took his vehicle and he pushed it while I turned it off the exit ramp. I was like, whoa. I was so glad to see a cop that day.
I know, right? Yeah, they can save. That's what they do. They save people's lives. They're not all bad.
That's what happened to me too. My oil pan gasket, the gasket failed, and all the oil just drained out of my car in the middle of the street and just stopped.
Whoa.
That's happened to me. So yeah, the starter, the oil pan gasket. Another time, my one of my boots for my steering column just fell off, and I just stopped in the middle of the street.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The older cars seem to break down more than the newer cars. You have to admit.
Well, this is when my Honda Odyssey was actually pretty new. It had a lot of little recalls on it. The starter was one of them that, if you look it up, that everybody's starter fails at like 100,000 miles. And the same thing happened to me. I think the oil pan gasket thing was an oil change, and the stupid jerk who did it didn't put the gasket back on right, and it just,
morons.
It was like the whole thing, like the bottom of the tray just rusted out, and nobody, I didn't even know. And my husband at the time, my second husband, he was supposed to be keeping up the vehicle,
right?
But he never mentioned anything about it. And I was on Dead Man's Curb when the whole piece just fell down.
Oh, wow.
It was under the engine, I guess.
That's happened to me a few times on busy freeways in California. Like 3 times stuff like that happened.
Wow.
You know what happened to me last fall with my children? I had my sunroof open. We're driving towards Atlanta, and a shingle comes flying off some work truck, flies in our car, goes right towards my son's head, and it misses them like at full speed. It flies in our car through the sunroof. I was like, yeah, we got so lucky. Like they're like angels because it came right in and right between them and just missed them. I was like, and then my son was like, "Oh, we never should ride with it open again." Then I was like, what's the chances of that ever happening again? You know.
Well, the same thing happened to me with a brick. There was a work truck ahead of me, and a brick flew off and went right past my windshield. It just missed me by like, it would have killed me. It would have went right. It would have just killed me. Yeah. But it just went flying right by. It hit like my mirror, and it just left a little dent.
Wow, that's so.
I was walking. You know, they got those bridges that across the expressways.
Yeah.
And I was walking. I had to go to the other side, and there were some kids in the center of it, and they were doing something. I couldn't tell what they were doing. And then the one kid picked up like a really big size, brick-like size, like rock, and threw it over the edge as the cars were going under. Hit a car, and there's this big accident. I was like, I'm running over there and grabbing onto them, and
oh, really?
I didn't have a phone, but I was like, when I saw the police come, I had them right there. So,
wow. Yeah, they needed to pay for the price of that. That was it around Halloween, Devil's Night in Detroit. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dangerous to be out on any time around Halloween like that on the freeways. That's what they do. They'll throw dummies over the overpass. I know they've killed a pregnant woman doing that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember. It was a long time ago, but.
Well, in California, people are just shooting people from the sides of the roads, like around Oakland on 80, around there, just shooting people from the bushes while they're on the freeway in their cars or from overpass. It's like lots of that going on right now.
It's all set up. They want to take away the guns.
I'm wondering, like, okay, all of a sudden there's like a lot of weird things going on all the time, and it's like, who's paying these people? What are these instigators? I mean, all like that is interesting. Come on, like they have heat, they have infrared heat sensing.
They have those. Yeah, they have those cameras everywhere.
Yeah. So,
but this used to happen, but it's been a rash of them. It was like 153 incidences in the past few months or something.
It's ramped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't live there anymore. I used to have to drive through all the time.
It is ramping up. There's a lot of robberies, a lot of vandalism. I'm seeing a lot in the news, but I didn't know they're shooting like that. I just see a lot of weird shit going on in the news. It seems to be ramping up, like the towers, or this is paid agents. I'm not sure. I'm wondering what's going on here. Doesn't make sense. Or is
I didn't see the Georgia Guidestones on the news.
Oh, really?
But I saw what you put there, but didn't tell anything.
Oh, I've been covering it last day. But listen, it is on our news here, but the people they interviewed here and by the Guidestones from the news station here, it makes Georgia look, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, it might be country like that out there, but that's not like a good representation of our state. Let's just say that. You know, like these. They
What
give
is
these
it?
people.
Trash?
No, it's just like they're like, oh, we heard the boom. They're just like pick these weird. They just pick like individuals that you know don't know anything about these stones. So they call them. I mean, I'll have to find the. I'll have to find the clip. Hold on, for my. It's just so funny. It's
Do you
just.
think it's what Monograph is saying, that it was a missile?
I didn't watch what he said, but if he said it was a missile, some type of I think it's an inside job for sure, but yeah, something like an RPG-ish type of missile-ish. Yeah, type of
Well, you could
explosive.
look at his thing from last night. I only watched a little part of it, and he was saying it was a missile, and then he was showing like how the light was moving direction on the film, and he like showed it a few times, and it seems pretty credible. It looks like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was an explosive, like a controlled demo, and they just showing this car running over the grass with a silver, like I don't know what it is. It's with a sunroof, some maybe Acura or a Toyota. I have no idea. Sedan, four-door look like. So who knows?
It was Trump's assassin of the Georgia Guidestones.
Yeah, and then somebody says, yeah, who knows? Like,
just wait, it'll come.
the gematria on it is interesting, though. It was George Bush's birthday. It was a George Bush Senior, or it was I don't know. It was one of them, and then it was George Washington yesterday. So it's 76.
Yesterday.
It would have been he was 76. And it was Washington's birthday, and there's a whole gematria that lines up. You'd have to watch some of these gematria channels. It's really interesting. So there's something there's something that they did yesterday, and I believe they did it because it was Skull and Bones. So no, they did it. I don't think some car drove by and threw something out the window. I don't think so.
You have to throw something awfully big out the window to do that.
Yeah, well, they would have to have a drone. Yeah, either a drone or like an RPG or like controlled demo. Like they ran and put it there and then got in their car and ran. I mean, I doubt it. You know, I just think it's an inside job.
Taken down by a firecracker.
Yeah, and then they destroy the evidence really quick. They didn't
knock it down right away or something.
Yeah, within hours, like 6 hours. Like, yeah, like it's all gone down.
That's a little fishy.
Yeah, so I think they're just going to put something better, bigger.
The updated stones.
Yeah, because
they'll put those obelisks things that are metal, right? And it'll be like engraved or some bullshit, right? Piece of
that's
metal.
a possibility. Yeah, or more granite, or I don't know, but like, there's a time capsule. What happened to the time capsule? Is it still down there? Did they erect it? You know, are they going to build? They're just probably going to build something massive, something that somebody can't come and take a piss on, graffiti. You know, shoot, blow up, whatever.
Shoot.
So, yeah. Well, you know, blow up. Sorry.
Let's shoot at slabs of.
Yeah, that will not be good.
Planets or something.
Yeah, well, they're just gonna make something more massive, probably. It's a chakra point. It's a ley lines. It's a 33. So, I don't know, guys. Your guess is as good as mine.
Are you on the 33?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's crazy, huh? It's craziness. Yeah. So is Fang. She's closer. We're not far off, but
it looks like a really sparse kind of place, like with just like nothing in these stones, just like there.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere.
It doesn't look very inviting. Like it doesn't look like there's trees or anything around it.
It's not inviting at all. There's farmland. It's not. It's like in the middle of nowhere. They like picked it. So they picked it because Fang said that there was Cherokees. Think it's like, oh, I forget what she said. The Cherokee Nation thinks something about that land. Sacred point. This is some sacred point. So they think she says they drill those down in the earth really deep, and that granite to hit like a chakra point or something. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, I've never learned. I've never heard about that, so I have to research all that. That's what she was saying. Yeah. Have you heard that, Leslie? No.
No, I didn't even know what the Georgia Guidestone said on it. Not all of it. So it was like in so many different languages, but what's it just like the one pillar is like the whole thing for one language?
No, different pillars had like one or two languages on them. I think the one that was taken out by the explosion was in it was African and is Israelian. So is that right? Yeah.
I thought it
So
was Swahili and Hindi.
what now?
I thought it was Swahili and Hindi.
Oh, yeah, that might be it. Yeah, there you go. You know, Swahili. But yeah, isn't Swahili in Africa? Is that like the yeah? So, Hindi. Okay,
Hindi.
I was wrong. Yeah.
Well, did they have any of the languages? Did they have any of the languages of the countries that are just flooding in here? Like, I don't know. They said from Haiti, and so was there Haitian?
Well, it's Indian, as in India, and you know, a country in Africa.
Yeah, but there's more languages on the stones.
Yeah, there's like different languages on different parts of the stone, the same thing. Like those same, like whatever.
Like the
tenets.
10, yeah.
Like one is like English, one is Russian. Because like last night, Monograph was saying that it was Chinese and Russian, and people in the chat were just like, no, that's how I know. It's Swahili and Hindi. That's why I know.
Oh, I heard the first two. No.
I could be wrong because that's where I just got that information. But
Yeah, Fang said that too. I think you're right. Yeah, I think that's
yeah,
it.
that's what people were saying in the chat when Monograph was saying it was Russian and Chinese, and everybody was like, no.
Yeah. Not yeah. It's the Swahili and the Indian.
They just want us to focus on those two.
Yeah, that might be the chakra of the universe. Whoa, here we go with that. Okay, it went away. Or the center of the energy of the world. Maybe that's why they put them there. You know, they're in the Planet of the Apes. They're in Space Odyssey 2001. So why are there 3 monoliths, and what is the purpose of showing us this? That's what I want to know. What is the purpose? They must have them on other planets. I believe in other planets, so okay. So maybe they have these monoliths on other planets to harness energy back and forth. Maybe portals. I have no idea.
Maybe they're just fucking with everybody's minds.
That too. You know, it's just
You know?
magicians. Yeah, wizards, magicians. Yeah.
Mind control magicians.
I mean, a lot of it is. Yeah, they get off on it. So
They're kind of interdimensionals, but not really.
what, the monoliths? Or what?
No, the other world forces. You know, Mystic, I think that they're bugs.
Oh yeah. I heard somebody saying something like that the other day. Leak Project. I've been watching other people's videos. They're talking about some of the same stuff. Even the Chad guy. Chad is a gray alien archon or something.
Interdimensional bugs or something, or AI And they're like AI animal. I've been saying for a long time. And I heard David Icke's newest.
Jonathan Kleck says they're second dimensional insectoids.
Yeah, these were like 2D because they're like cartoonish. And they look that way from viewing from the third to the second. So,
Yeah, Kat Hansen, that woman, that lady, her channel I showed you guys, she was talking about these things. She's like, people are taking pictures of them. If you snap around
yeah.
pictures, she says, just keep snapping. If you keep snapping all the time, you'll capture these things. She just talking about interdimensionals. And I watched
Right, I was just doing a video and I just stopped it because I thought I saw something jump on my shoulder. I had to stop it and take a screenshot and blow it up to see what it was. And it was them.
Well, I mean, more people are talking about them, so maybe I just think that she says not everybody can see them. I mean, we obviously, but at one point, like Fang said, we're gonna be seeing this stuff like interdimensionals. And I was watching Missing Can-Am Project 411. David played us, and he's talking about interdimensionals. So everybody's talking about these interdimensionals.
Yep.
And I'm like, damn, and they're saying they're going to be huge, like holographic. And I'm hearing what everybody's saying. I'm like, trying to prepare my mind. Like, I don't know, like.
Oh, watch David Icke's one from today. It's just like about an hour ago. Yep. He give you the lay low. I don't entirely agree with him, but yeah, it's a YouTube channel.
What's his name of his channel? This David Icke?
Let me look. I'll go to my library and see. Liberal. Nature. Jeff Snyder's.
I watched his videos today, the last two. I couldn't do any of those long hour ones.
Zohar Stargate.
I'm subscribed. Yeah. I haven't been getting any notifications. Hold on. Apparently, I'm not getting a lot of notifications. Imagine that.
Just go to the Zohar channel.
Yeah.
It's the last one that they put out.
Yeah,
David Icke. It's pretty good. But like I disagreed with him on one point.
What is this? Zohar Stargate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, why is it? Let me see if it has me subscribed.
But a lot of it, I agree with him. He just seems like he's missing a piece of the puzzle.
Or he's not allowed to talk about the puzzle, that piece.
He might not be allowed to talk about that piece.
That one piece, yeah. That's what seems to be the thing I'm starting to notice. That's what they just don't want us talking about is some of the pieces.
Well, you become a target of those creatures when you do talk, and I've talked plenty. That's why I am being attacked.
Yeah. I get it. I get that. Yeah. He's talking about Archons, Naga, Hamanati, Nasta.
It's got a picture of them too. I took a screenshot and blew it up a little bit. It's accurate. It's kind of accurate because I've seen those kind too.
I'll be right with you.
Look. This is a video. I'm gonna find the picture of him.
Is that David Icke? Yeah.
Is this a picture of him?
No, it'll be.
Talking about Jen. This is what she was talking about. Kat Hansen, Jen. Yeah. Fire.
There's more.
fire. I used to smell fire a lot.
Keep going. There's more like posters.
Okay.
He's got the archons, and it's like it'll have words on sentence on the top and the bottom. I don't know where.
On.
Something about every Apollo mission just popped as a notification. No, that's what you had on there. Let's see. I don't know how difficult that is to do. No, not Winnie. I hate it when they record it and it's like, oh yeah, he says it's a bad copy, that there's an original Earth. I disagree with that, but. And then that's what
I've seen.
the usual ones that they see. But he
Yeah.
says there's other forms. It's not just
I agree.
those. And that's another type, like the dinosaurs would have evolved, is what he's saying. And
Yeah, he's saying the same thing. He's been saying the same thing. It's nothing new right here. I mean,
well, he showed a picture of the archons, though, a different one than I've ever seen. I'm not sure where it would it be in the beginning. I don't know.
Here's the Lord Archon, Demiurge in the Archons. Archons mean prince, ruler, authorities from the beginning. Fake God that created our physical or eternal reality as we perceive it. Gnostic related the Demiurge to the Judo Christian Yahweh.
Judah Christian or
God. Inorganic, not resulting from or produced by growth, artificial. Lord Archon. Wow.
He's basically saying that they're machines, but what I say is that it doesn't matter whether it's a mechanical, biological, or silicone form.
Right.
They are the negative consciousness doesn't have to be attached to the vessel that they are controlling. Because they're not really that. They're really just dark consciousness, right?
Right.
They use body forms like tools. They've got a whole body to control, or maybe they'll have like 1,000 of them that they'll control. That's why they're all hive-minded, because it's the same entity controlling all of them.
Non-player characters, NPCs.
Yeah, he talks about those.
The hive minders, which are these ones that really took how many boosters, and snake venom.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, they chose that path,
Yeah. I don't think that picture is in here. I just don't see it.
It is. I think we'll go back. Wait. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh. Maybe that's it. That's too small.
No, it's this.
No. There was another one. Oh. What's that one?
No.
No. Wait. No. Look, I don't know where it's at in here.
I know, I don't see it. Well, if you pull up the one, I'm just curious.
I took a screenshot, but I took it on that phone.
Well, if you find it, let me know, or put it in private chat or Google Photos or whatever. Oh, you got your crew in the house. CeeLo's been stopping by. Paul said.
CeeLo.
Oh, he's not here right now, but he has been. Asking about you. No, his best buddies.
He is not. What?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was asking about you a few times in the chat. Not right now, but last week.
Oh.
Yeah. So, ball sex in the chat. That's who he's saying. His best buddy.
Duck ass? Balls X? What?
All the same. I know, right? Oh, these guys and their troll names.
Could
They
any
kill
of your trolls be someone you know who would be an adversary of yours?
Well, maybe one of them might be, kind of, could be.
Well, I figure you were on it, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I am because I am on it. Yeah, but
Identity is kind of important.
yeah. I have so many of them. You're trying to come after my channels.
Like one person may have like 100 different. You never know who's there.
Yeah, you could have as many as you want. I have like a bunch now. Yeah, you could do it. So yeah, I know. I see how they could do a lot. Especially if somebody has really good skills, they could do a lot. Yeah.
Like tricking everybody into making them not know who they really are.
Exactly. You would never know unless you know.
Well, if you got an IP address, then what would you do? You got an IP address. You want to find out who the person is. What's the next step?
You'd find out who the person is, their address.
So you put it in the Google the bar, or use an app, or.
Well, they would have a program like a jammer. I don't know. I just know that
I
if you have a
thought
jammer.
it would be Google, like, and you go, location ? And then the IP address or something like to
I
search.
don't know. I've never tried, so I don't know any of that. I didn't
Oh, okay. I just wondered whether you knew how to search
No, I
to
don't.
find out identity.
No. Somebody
Facebook
showed me.
told me who somebody was before,
Who did?
and that Facebook a long time ago they gave me somebody's IP address and gave me some info on them.
Wow.
And they had protected my account against this scam.
I'm not
So
yours.
that was good.
Okay.
I don't know.
Dude, I know who that is
I
too.
just don't want to be a robot. Like Facebookers, all they do is, get thumbs up, thumbs down, do this.
Oh yeah.
YouTube is much better. YouTube.
Then I've never streamed on Facebook. I share my streams sometimes on it, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like a dual stream, you go do Facebook and then all your other channels.
Mm-hmm.
All at once?
On Facebook?
Wow.
No, I don't. No, I only stream all three on YouTube. I just stream the same video on three of my channels in case they take any of them down. Just because.
You're covered, girlfriend.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. I'm just building hours and hoping it goes somewhere. Maybe I'll break that algorithm one day. Who knows? I have no idea.
How do these? I've seen them, like Jeff Snyder. I said, how did you do it? He went from somewhere in the 500s, jumped to 2K all of a sudden. I was like, wow, the last time I was at your channel, you were only at like 500 something, and then boom.
He watches that one guy that I don't watch. He likes that one guy. What's his name? Oh, I forget. Well, anyways, if he buddies up with larger channels, then they give him shout outs and you grow your channel fast. Like my channel, that kind of happened a little here and there.
You gotta invest a lot of time.
Oh, I have. That's why I'm like, I feel like I invested so much time. I should give up now. So fuck it. I'll just do what I do. Voynich earlier was like, "Oh, you've been streaming too much. I mean, you should, I'm like, I stream as much as whatever I want. It's not that I know when I am. I just won't stream. So, you know, it's like I do what calls me. I do my calling when I want to do it. And I had this lightning research, like all this lightning that happened in CERN. There's something to it, and it's getting more intense, and the magnetism. So I had to come out here. So it is what it is. But Snyder, I don't know. I seen him grow. I don't think anything's up, but he does my gut network with a few larger channels.
No, I just wondered what did he do?
Yeah, I don't know. Ask him. I know. I asked, what was your trick? Because, whoa, it
He
takes
stopped
a long time.
answering me. First, he wants to have steak, as me as steak. And then he liked this other girl, like, I don't know, I didn't go back for a couple months, and then I went back and saw something. And then he liked this other girl who did something to help him with his channel, remember that? And then, so I thought he was interested in her.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing? What are you trying to run over my fucking cat?
Uh-oh. Don't run over the cat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Uh-oh. I love how she's so bold. That's how I am. It's like, we
You
don't
have
know
to be, to wake him up.
I know.
To wake him up.
Sometimes you have to be. Yeah. Boldness.
My second ex-husband kicked my cat. I had like an Egyptian, they got the M on their forehead or the W or whatever, and they're multicolors and calico.
Yeah. Calico. Sounds
Yeah,
like it.
well, he had the hard boots, and he walked in the door, and he like walked down towards the hallway, and my cat didn't see him or didn't move for some reason, because he was hustling, he was going fast, and he kicked her in the face, in the jaw, and her jaw swelled up. And I was like nursing her, and well, I yelled at him and blah blah,
Yeah.
But I'll be damned if he didn't do it again, and that's when it killed her.
What?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I divorced his ass, man.
Man. I
He
can't
put my dying cat in bed with me, and I woke up with my dead Mikey right in my bed, right next to me, and he had vampire fleas. They drained all of his blood out of him. It was like really cold. And I said, "Why did you put the cat right next to me under the covers in bed?" He said, "Well, the cat was cold."
He drained the blood out of it?
In Kentucky, they've got these fleas that are vampire fleas.
Oh.
And I don't know how they got them, but a lot of my cats survived. I had a little harem going, and Taz was the leader, and Mikey followed what Taz did, because Mikey was younger by 2 years, or maybe 5 years, I don't know. Mikey was an all black cat, and he had green eyes. It was gorgeous.
Wow.
He would get fat and skinny and fat and skinny. He loved to eat.
Both do. I know. Mine love to eat. I know.
And then I had Baby. She was a little gray one. She's actually from the litter of the calico. One of the litters. I kept her, and my son kept the little black girl one. That was a petite cat. How could one cat, the two cats, different litters, like just one generation, right?
Mhm.
Or look so different.
I
And she
know.
also produced these 4 beautiful, swirly designed cats on both sides. They were swirly.
Like
And they
chocolatey.
were rich colors. Like there
Yeah.
was black, like lines, like going in circle, like a circle, and like
Swirly. Yeah.
kind of like the electric stove where it goes in a circle, like
Yeah.
like that.
Like a marble. Hmm.
Yeah, they
Marble
were
ice
like
cream.
marble calicos or something.
Yeah. I see one next door. We have one around here with a bobtail. Yeah, they're beautiful. Oh, I love my cats. Oh,
I love
well,
them too.
yeah. Well, people get their karma for hurting animals, so he got his, right? Probably in the end, he's getting his karma. He's divorced. He moved on. Poor
He's
cat.
divorced,
Poor cat.
and he was telling me about his new woman while we were getting a divorce.
Of course. I mean, oh, these men are outrageous. They really are.
My
So,
first husband wasn't any better. He was like, seeing other chicks, like, and he'd been going out with Sylvia. See, that's another one of them, Archon, Sylvia. She's an Archon too. She was mean to my son. And she told me when my son was 3 years old that she was announcing that her and Rob were getting married. And I said, "Oh man, you better run for the hills." And she says, "Oh no, I know him very well. I've been with him for 7 years. My son was 3."
oh wow.
I pointed that out to her. And I said, "Busted, you bitch."
Do you say it out loud or just in your head?
You bitch in my head.
Yeah, I thought. Oh. Well,
I said, "Oh, well, true colors." Thanks for revealing it. I don't know. I didn't like her telling me that my son was her family, not mine. I'm like,
demonish.
what?
Yes, like demons.
He came out of this hole down there.
Right? You own them, not anything. Not. Well, you don't own them, but yeah, you brought them in the world, not an archon.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, she wanted to just get rid of me totally, you know? Like I was coming there to take my son for, take him out, go have something to eat and stuff. And she said, "What about us?" Her and her 2 girls. I said, "What?" She's cooking dinner. She says to me, "Well, Robbie is our family, not yours." I was like, "What?" I ain't gonna do nothing when there's children in there. You know?
Yeah.
But I wanted to just go up there and grab her and say, "Are you crazy? Do you listen to what words come out of your mouth?"
I know. Chappelle. Chappelle. I love that line. Yeah.
I got to use it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Somebody honing in on my son. How dare she? She just don't know. I was so tight with him. He didn't want to go. He fought me every time I brought him over. I said, baby, you have to see your dad. It's like, that's what the arrangement is.
That's sad.
I know, and I didn't even want to leave him. And
Cool.
I talked to a lawyer, and he said that I basically have to. He has to be, something would have to be filed against him if he was like doing something wrong.
Right.
But there wasn't nothing to report.
It's touchy. Yeah, divorces and children and breakups is no good for anyone. It gets complicated. Makes life complicated. I know it sucks. Part of life, though, two people can't get along because, many can, but there's just so many liars out there. Like Ballsack said, he was cheated on with his wife, was having sex with his friends. What kind of crap is that, man? People are so bold. I got the same problem. I had a cheater too. Whoa, what the hell? People are just bold these days. They don't care about your feelings. It's like they're emotionless, seriously. Like you're talking to a zombie.
They're preparing them for when they no longer have soul, life force, energy.
Yeah.
So they become like mortal, and they can really die as a soul.
No.
Yeah, anybody that doesn't have like compassion, you know that there's something up.
Yeah, something's up, and that's what all these vaxes do. Is they make people compassionless, makes them dull.
Those little worms go in their brain and
parasites. Yeah.
knock out their memories or their ability to be of heart.
Well, I just got back. Oh God. I just
Oh.
fed my stray cat, the black one, and then I'm looking out my window and there he is, and someone's driving backwards as he's trying to cross the street. I'm like, what are they trying to do? Run him over? So I ran out there and she's trying to get him to come to the car and stuff. And I was like, well, he's a stray cat, told him everything about, and then they're like, well, we want to adopt him. And I'm like, that's great. And I didn't know who they were. And I realized they're my neighbors down the street. So maybe Black Kitty's going to get a home, but he ran away this time when they were trying to get him. So that's what I was doing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Aw, at least you
tried to make sure it wasn't someone that had ill intentions trying to get him to come in the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, hey,
yeah, they got puppy mills and yeah.
Right, but then I just realized that it was my neighbors down the street that literally live a block away from me. So it's all good. I hope he gets home. That would make me really happy.
Yeah. Aw. Well, you take care of all the animals around there, and they kind of depend on you because they get used to it,
Yeah, well, I feed him breakfast and dinner every day, so
yeah.
Hey, Venus.
Nice, so
A change of subject, but you could show your dragon, can't you? That you
my what?
painted. You're painting your dragon.
Yeah, I would have to. The one is like in my closet, and the other is on my jacket. I'd have to go and gather that. I will. That will be a topic one day. My dragons.
Cool. Awesome. What kind of dragons? Paintings or dragons like ceramic.
There. I have like several paintings of actual dragons I saw in the ether. A dragon, a blue-green dragon, a giant dragon.
Sweet. Nice.
I see it as blue and purple and like with the scales. And you said it was playful. Not at first, but playful. So I
Oh,
just pictured the
blue-green,
playful
like
one,
shimmering, a blue and a greenish
blue and
at the
green.
same time, like like a really
Like that rainbow color, right? But only blue and green.
and a real kind of deep kind of green color, and it was like shimmering, like it, like like it was iridescent.
Wow. He's radioactive.
Iridescent, like shiny.
Very detailed, very, very detailed.
It would have to emit
One day it's going to
frequency.
fly by and pick me up. It's been protecting me for 40 years.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Make sure you have your harness.
Yeah, well, I'll ride him bareback.
Oh, no saddle. No, just a harness. So you got to have a harness.
Nah, just like hold on.
Like they do put a bit in the mouth of the horse, but you don't put a bit in the dragon. But does it have horns?
What if there's breathing fire dragons? Dragons are breathing fire, ice.
Well,
Hey, I'm fire.
He wasn't breathing like fire or ice. He was actually very dog-like. He actually was trying to scare me, and then when I acknowledged it, it's like rolled over on its back and like stuck his tongue out. So it was funny.
Well,
I guess I'm just talking about. I told this story to Leslie. I don't know. I'm kind of only telling you a half story. So
okay. Well, what is this, like a dream?
No.
You seen it in the astral plane or?
OBE.
I saw it. It was very real. I was on a beach. And there was a full moon, and I was just like really staring up and looking like at the stars and stuff. And I saw these 2 red stars. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then I realized I was looking at a dragon, and that was its eyes. And, I saw it like the diadems and his teeth and everything just flying around. It was fucking huge. And it was like blue-green shimmering. And I saw these big, like ivory looking teeth and stuff. And it looked really menacing. And like I all of a sudden just looked at it and just started laughing. And it just laughed back and rolled over and like stuck its tongue out. It was like rolling around like a dog would.
Oh, wow. Like Pete's dragon kind of.
And now I realize that that's my mascot. That's my my protector.
I'm fire, you said. So am I like a dragon instead of a lion? Leo?
Yeah, you could be either a dragon or a lion. Depends on what what persuasion you're coming from. Because if you look in like a lot of Chinese culture, there's dragons everywhere. Mm-hmm. Like dragons with pearls. Mm-hmm. All kinds of dragon symbology.
There's dragons and everything, even Vikings, dragons on the ships. I mean, there's dragons throughout all ancient world, like everywhere.
Yeah.
There's serpents.
I might have been a Viking with a dragon.
I think it was just, I did a lot of work about, that's why I did several paintings and wrote stuff about it because it was just the most mind-blowing experience. And it was at the beginning of my spiritual journey. And, I just realized that it was, probably like, how we have cats and dogs and horses now. That was probably my dragon, from another life, another dimension. I was like, that's my dragon.
See, so yeah, I agree. That's your dragon, your spirit animal almost.
Right.
And
Yeah.
she captured it enough to paint it.
That's nice.
Oh, I
Yeah.
Over
can
and
still
over
see it as
again.
clear as day in my mind's eye. I've tried to replicate it digitally, like doing working with in a digital format, and I've also painted it many times. So yeah, I still remember it as plain as day. And maybe how long ago was that? That was like over 40 years ago. So
Wow.
yeah, I was still a teenager.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you think that tigers are Asian and lions are African, huh, Zach? Huh. Spirit animals is a Chinese lion? Oh, your spirit animal. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. You painted that when you were young, like a teenager. That's good. Your skills. That's pretty cool. Detailed and all. Nice. I can't wait
Well, I
to
was trying just to remember, like keep it a memory, but I'll never forget it.
Maybe you
I
tripping?
wanted.
Sorry.
Not that time, no.
Okay. So that's good. Wow. This is so intense.
But it was in a period of time when I was doing that, regularly, kind of.
Huh.
So, you're just psychedelic, when you're, doing psychedelics.
I hope you can't hear that.
What's that? Is that a hurricane?
Siren. Man, we just had sirens yesterday.
Oh, no, that's
Wow, what is
fire
that? Is that for a
department.
tornado?
Sounds like tornado. Leslie, that's tornado. Get in your bathroom too. You need to get in your bathtub.
No, that's moving.
Oh, it's moving?
Yeah.
Listen to him. Doogie's here's the sound.
Yeah, he's really sensitive.
It's fire trucks or something.
That sounds like an earthquake or a tsunami or a tornado, kind of.
Yeah.
It sounds different than this.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I haven't heard this one before. Unless it's just.
Is there something on your phone? I mean.
No, this is outside that's coming from. Outside.
Bad weather?
I don't know what's going on. Let me check my other phone.
That sounds like an emergency siren.
Yeah. Like, hey, Leslie, is it raining out?
How quiet.
Sounds like emergency, like nuclear or something. Like, oh.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, get in your fallout shelter now.
Yeah, it
Oh.
sounds like when there's earthquakes, they have these sirens that go off. When I lived in Berkeley, and that's what they sounded like.
Oh wow! Look, it stopped.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
It's not Saturday at noon, so it's not a test. Something.
Yeah, that was weird. Huh.
Well, we had a 90. She was 97 years old, stuck in the elevator. Was it yesterday or the day before? One of them. And they had to pry the doors open.
Wow.
And then they had to fix the elevator the next day. So it was fixed yesterday. So it was like, boom.
That's good. At least she didn't get roasted in there and die. They got her out.
She was in there for 45 minutes.
That's not bad.
But it was stuffy, because it's humid up here.
Yeah.
Get down. Go ahead.
And, well, she just went out to take her trash bag out. And then she got in the elevator and it stuck between the second and third floor.
Wow.
Well, it was just like, there was enough room to get her out, coming down to second. So we were all standing in the hallway, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is just the excitement we haven't had in a while." Like every time the cops come or something, it's like everybody's like coming out of their apartments and standing around and
The big powwow, huh?
they all get together, they like talk, and want to know everything.
Oh boy.
It's a 50-plus building, but I moved in when I was, let's see, I was turning 49. So I was 48.
So they bent the rules a little,
Yeah, I got in.
huh? You probably locked in at a better price too than now, huh?
Well, then, but it ain't cheap, man. Rent is a bitch.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm getting a raise, so.
That's good.
Well, if
You
I
need
stick
it.
around by October.
You need it because
Ex-hubby's extra money to me.
that's sweet. That's real
Social
sweet.
Security. I have to retire. I haven't worked since.
How long?
20. Let's see.
I haven't worked in
6,
13
7,
years.
8. Maybe 2008.
That's when I stopped working. Yeah, same here. Right? Yeah. Well, no, like 2010 actually. 2010. Sorry.
Well, let's see. 45.
Come down.
So 12 years.
No, I was wrong. It was 2004.
That's pretty sketchy. What's sketchy?
I worked at Vlasics for one summer, and that was 2014, maybe, and 2015 I worked there again for the summer, and then I quit that because of the hot sauce.
The hot
My
sauce.
arms. It cooked my arms. I was burning. You know that hot stuff in pickles? They have this quesum, something, a hot spice. They put it in their brine for some of the jars.
Oh no.
For hot flavored pickles. Quesum or something. Casa. Oh crap. Casein. It's really hot. It's like from peppers.
Oh, I don't know. I
What?
have no idea. I'm not into hot sauce. I only have praise.
Well, and then after 3 hours soaking my arms in cold water in the tub. It was summer too, so it was like I was swimming anyway, but
Why don't you go to the Great Lakes? You're right there. Why don't you go to the lake more often? Damn, you could be at the lake.
I don't have a way.
Yeah.
It's 30 miles away to go to Lake St. Clair.
Yeah. I understand.
And I don't know. There's small lakes, but it's like trying to get access on the lakes. Your best bet is to go to the parks.
Yeah. Belle Isle.
But still, it takes about 25 minutes to get to the closest one.
What's your closest?
Driving.
Oh, okay. That's your closest one?
Yeah. The one I really like, do you remember Bald Mountain?
No.
That's on 24, around Oxford. Like, north of Oxford,
I lived there.
closer to Lapeer.
Okay, I lived there when I was a kid. So you gotta remember, I grew up in Harper Woods, but then I moved to South
Right,
8
in the
miles.
city.
Yeah, and then in the city, my dad lived in the city, so I was a child, so pretty much. So I don't remember a lot of that. That's details. Yeah.
Right. Well, it's okay, like 8 Mile is where you would start, and then you would go up Woodward, which you probably don't even have any clue what I'm saying.
I know Woodward. Yeah, that's yeah.
And then you go north until you hit all the mile roads. There's 8 Mile, 9, 10, 11, 12, up. You'd have to go, it might be like 20 Mile, but it's not called 20 Mile.
Yeah,
And there's like an expressway. 69 goes through there at some point. But it's like further up. Brighton and Holly and Pontiac, and you get to go north of Pontiac, but you got to hit 24 by Pontiac and Woodward to go up. Or you can just take any of the northern roads and just go north and just keep going north until you go past Pontiac.
Okay, cool. Yay, Snaps is in the house. The optics are high. The optics are high. What do you think, Snaps, about the guide stones? He's throwing some trees in the chat. So smoke up. Leslie, perfect timing.
Oh.
Oh.
Where is it? No, I got a cigarette and I didn't want to light a cigarette. I wanted, well, it looks like I'm going to have to roll. Oh, there it is. I got it. I only smoked about this much.
Yeah. Have you been smoking? Have you went through your first bag?
I just been nursing it. Oh, I've got more than this.
I know, but you were working on your second bag.
No. Well, yeah, this is my most recent one.
Oh,
see,
you really
I put it in a bottle.
I like that. But you've been smoking a lot of it. That's not.
It was up to about here.
You're doing pretty good.
Oh,
then.
here.
Yeah. That was last week. So you went through it. Oh, you did pretty good for a week. Not bad. You're doing
good. I took some out of my what I didn't put in here. There was about a couple grams, maybe 3. And let's see, I only smoked about half or 1 out of there. So I'm going to add it onto here and see how much I have. Of course, there's some spaces in there. I try to knock it down, get down.
Push it down.
I want to break the buds. There's some purple in some of them. And then purple. Like a red.
Some purple
herbal.
What is this screen I'm showing? Oh, that's not Twitter. So, yeah.
See my little incense burner?
Hold on, let me see.
Whoop.
Hold on. What the hell? Oh, it's a cat. Hold on.
What is it? What?
Look at it. What do you think? At first, I was like,
chipmunk?
No, look at it.
A cat's paw.
Yeah. I was like,
it's gonna get the boinger, the stopper.
Yeah, it was cute. You gotta admit that. So
Hey,
yeah.
Venus. You still with us, Venus?
She's doing something.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Did you see the cat?
Yeah, the paw, like playing with that
Yeah.
door stopper thing. Yeah.
They don't even use those type of stoppers anymore. If your place is updated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are kind of old fashioned, I guess.
Yeah, they're real old fashioned, like in old doors, like old wooden doors for old houses, like like kind of like old fashioned.
They put something like this. They put something like this cap, like white, and they stick it on the wall where the knob is. That's what they do.
Yeah. I have those. Yeah, because children would be rough, slam things, knock holes in walls. Rough.
Ex-boyfriends punching the walls and leaving big holes.
Yeah, husbands. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't need any of them around.
no, not those kind. Oh,
The
look at
punching
that.
kind.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man. That shit looks a little bit religious to me, man.
Yeah. Believed in and thought you were. So there could be no rebirth without a dark night of the soul, a total annihilation of all that you believed in and thought that you were. Okay.
Yeah, that's how people do their dark night of soul. It depends on how much you got on your plate, how long it takes. Just keep doing it till you run it out. I've done it several times in my life. Probably.
Aww.
What's that?
Did you see it? Hold on, let me blow it up for you. This is kind of cute,
Turkeys? Cat?
No, it's a cat and a pigeon, all right? A pigeon, a white pigeon.
Oh.
He's just giving it a little
The cat's
kiss.
sneaking up.
Yeah, he's gonna look like he's gonna pounce it, and then he goes up and smells its beak. The sound effects, they added, but
Yeah, they're just not showing when the cat grabs it with its paws. Claws.
Yeah, my cat got attacked by one of my chickens for trying that shit. It attacked his back, so he don't mess with them anymore. My Siamese. So yeah, they learn. They learn to get along.
I was attacked by a ostrich or something down in Kansas.
Oh, really? That's scary. An ostrich.
When I was like 8, or it might have been when I was 9, because I went down there twice, 2 years in a row. So I was one or the other. And somebody that we visited had like an ostrich or something, and it had these prong things sticking out the side of its feet, like where the ankle would be. And that thing, the uncle, the great uncle, he said, "Oh, don't mess with that bird because it'll whack you with its feet. It's got burrs on it or something." And I was like, "Oh yeah, right." So we were messing with them, and that thing got every one of us.
Oh wow, that's not cool. It's just showing us the spinning. Look at how fast we were spinning compared to Neptune. Oh, Neptune's pretty damn fast, actually. I just find
Yeah, okay.
I know you don't believe in it, but I know.
I don't
Some
know
of
if we're
us,
spinning. I don't know about that.
what if we're spinning on a flat plate, like a disc, like a
Yeah.
record play, a record.
It's a holographic place. So deception is holographic, and there's holographic within holographic within holographic deceptions. So, like, what? If you're only using your five senses, you're basically screwed. You won't know reality. It's a matter of perspectives and perceptions and awareness and consciousness state.
Wow, he has anger issues, huh?
Yeah.
Punching the plant like that. Oh, that's not nice.
Bad day at work. I know. Yeah, a bad day. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, poor plant. I know. I like those. What are those? I have a bunch.
Is that somebody we're supposed to know?
I can't think of those
Or a
plants.
commercial guy?
Oh, it looks like Ron Paul, a young Ron Paul. That I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
That's a young Ron Paul.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really.
I don't know.
Like,
That doesn't look like Ron Paul.
I know. It just says it. I doubt it. Don't really.
It's probably
look like
misinformation.
Yeah, they just Photoshop. Yeah, misinformation.
People do that all the time. They like make memes with like other people and put other quotes.
Oh yeah.
Deception, regardless.
There's a protest, farmer protest.
Oh, that's cool.
Over in Netherlands.
Yeah, it doesn't look like America.
No.
David Icke was saying that whatever the ones were, you might know more than I do about this, Venus, about the archons are like lower than the demiurge. The demiurge were like the perceived gods, right? So the demiurge. But what did he say it was from? He said the Gnostics were the archons, talking about them all the time. I have to watch David Icke again. Man.
Okay. I'll have to watch it. I think I put it in my playlist. Yeah, I'll go watch it when I'm in bed. Look at this.
Yeah, he's got passion, and we like people with passion, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Yeah, we do. He does have passion. We, just some of the things are, it's a little out there sometimes, but you can't agree with everything and with everybody, so it's okay.
Just speak your truth, and it doesn't matter anything else. Just speak it.
Yeah, exactly. It only matters what you think, right? Mainly.
Or otherwise. You know, I gotta add that.
Yeah. Here's a Karen.
A Karen?
Karen video.
I got one that lives down the hall.
Oh, are you really?
For real. Who's scared?
Whoa. What are they doing?
I hear something rocking. I don't know. Is that gunshots?
Oh, it looks like a robbery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hold on.
I told you when my McDonald's that I worked at when I was a teenager got robbed, and I could have been killed. Shit, if I was up there 1 minute earlier.
Yeah, you got so lucky, man. You got so lucky. Look at this tornado. Wow. if it was total tornado. That'd be scary driving into that. Oh gosh. Nightmare, right?
Right.
What is this? Food ban outside the US. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is what they sell on the shelves. All our children, they're just giving children candy in schools with food coloring. I was like shocked. I was like, my children are like, oh, they give us candy in class. I was like, oh, really? And I asked what kind. I'm like, oh, all that red food coloring. Lovely. Like, oh, wow. Like, are they morons?
That's what they were doing at my son's school. And I told them that we're not supposed to have the red dye.
Oh, you did? Good for you.
And so Robbie knew, so he just didn't take it anyway. I gave him plenty in his lunch where he could eat healthy. And I came up there often to serve a fruit and veggie tray a lot. Kids love me.
Yeah.
I brought the dips, the different dips. They enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. Hook them up because, usually at home they don't. I like to go all out for the, parties, the kids.
And those little plastic cups that you put ketchup in, I got a whole bunch of those and I just filled it with whatever, dressing they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, doing all that is fun. Being part of their life. That's what mom's supposed to do, So
If he had to go to public school, I was gonna be around anyway to be active in his education always.
Yeah, there's a lot you got to do. Yeah, be part of, especially in public schools.
Well, he was in private schools for the first number of years, let's say, until first grade. And then public.
Huh. Oh.
But I don't know if I liked it that much because it was a Scientology private school.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Fun. Oh, holy crap, that music. Sorry. I know. Who does that look like? Oh, yours. Doesn't he look like? Sort of? Yeah, kind of. Without the white.
Except of the white.
Yeah, without the white. I know, but look at
Hearing a what? Another dog?
Oh, so cute. It is so cute. Yeah.
Well, so there's our ancestors, the dogs.
Oh, that's a great one.
Right, Venus? Our ancestors, the animals.
Yeah. What about ancestors?
Oh, she was telling me about. I was saying about what she just confirmed with that it was from. What was it?
I don't know.
Hermetics, maybe, or. And I said, well, I never even read anything on it. And I was describing what an ancient civilization said it was too. And I was like, wow, really? I never even read anything on it.
He's not smelling her.
Oh, I know, right? Who is she? Oh.
Look, can you imagine that guy doing that to you?
Oh, I would have to elbow him or something. Push him.
Oh, look at her. She's like, what? What's going on?
It's taking a little long. Yeah.
Because he can't do it.
They cut it off when she hugged him. Yeah. They didn't want to show the nice grouping hug. That's funny.
What's that?
Libtard of honor. Can't see.
They're losing people.
Yeah, right there. Her. These are all media.
Yeah, the media is not humans either.
Yeah, that's when Zuckerberg was in college. It looks like wow. Maybe wow. I haven't seen a picture like that in a long time of him. Look how young he looks there. If it's
He
him.
doesn't look like a total robot yet.
Yeah, I know. What happened to him? I know. Cyborg. Yes.
$1 billion happened to him.
Yeah. Whoa, look at from here.
Well, there is. I can take
I
over.
know, right? Like, look at that. Sorry, I know. Oh, deal.
Did you see his? Oh man, what? There's this really
I didn't know
like a cross dresser or something that he appointed somewhere. It's got like new wave looking person or something. I don't know if it was a dude or a chick.
Hey, Dave Dorado. Who knows these days? They really trick you. They really trick our asses. To watch it. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible, man. It's really a terrible world we live in, especially if you're a single person. Imagine the nightmare you could be if you're just like, I don't know, all of it. The whole thing.
You think that you're dating like a potential date for a guy, but then it turns out to be a chick. Oh, that'd be horrible.
Oh.
Oh, that would be horrible for me. Yeah.
Yeah, anyone. I mean, for me, it would be too. Yeah. Oh boy, I never would have even think of something like that. I hope I could screen them better than that.
That never happened, by the way. But if it were, that would be
horrific.
I don't think I could. It depends on what occurred after, like, finding out. If I could just like walk away, then that'd be cool.
Oh, what the heck, man!
Be like, good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Yep. Homegirl, don't play.
Homie, don't play. I know. I'm trying to find something entertaining on Twitter. It's like they've whitewashed it to boring. I don't know. It's the same thing.
But they have actual porn on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, look at this little baby.
Oh, hey, bro.
What the heck? Oh, what happened? It froze?
Probably try to get a hairball or something out.
Oh.
Choking it?
No, it just it smelled it, maybe sniffing her hair.
Oh, poor cat.
Yeah.
It's
gonna puke, man.
On like.
Oh, gross.
Oh, it looks like a Halloween cat, though. I know it's not funny, but funny. This is not funny at all. Oh, that clown show.
Is this where he shakes invisible people?
No, not this time. What's the He probably forgot where he was. Sorry, it looks really boring, guys. Smash what cultural Marxism. Okay. Man, what a terrible Twitter feed they have going on right now.
I don't go on it very much, but death and you and somebody else who, I know, Grant came up in my Twitter to saying that they follow you, follow back, and I just had to tap the button. So I'm in.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I use it to sometimes spread our streams, but doesn't help. It doesn't seem to help. Oh, look at that little cutie.
That's the kind of cats I had. Those M's or W's on the above the nose, on the forehead.
Such a cute guy.
Oh.
Little fat thing.
Yeah, I love it. It's got cute markings. I know.
I used to do that, like spread my hands open and go closer, like and put them in the claw, and the cats always did that.
Oh, they grow so fast, just like children. Oh.
Whoa!
Right?
Whoa!
That looks fabricated.
Pretty, yeah. Well, it showed the water on the back, though.
They probably jumped through it. Maybe it's on a trampoline. I don't know. Yeah, maybe
closet.
Yeah, some type of what's going on here? Photoshop. What is good? Whoa. Tunnel?
What? What's that? He's flying with a stick.
It's they're going into a time traveling tunnel. Oh, it's a tunnel in the mountains. See, it's a tunnel in the mountains. They must
G4.
That is crazy. See? There's our underground cities right there for you.
I think
20 minutes ago, the prime minister in Japan, some Japan prime minister got shot during a speech.
Oh boy. Wow.
Well, people are starting to attack, huh?
Are they communists?
The Japanese usually don't do that.
Yeah, they're really peaceful people. Yeah, negotiating.
They're in fear.
Yeah.
And controlled, manipulated the whole shot. Did you see about the harvesting of organs how many they did? The commercial, like when you go to a YouTube channel and they play commercials, there's a commercial on there, a Daily Wire, talking about how many 100,000s of transplants they do with a much lower number of like donors by the death is like not even a quarter, and they won't say where they get the other thousands of them.
I didn't see anything of that. That's interesting. No, I didn't hear that. They admit it, but they don't tell the full numbers.
Have been in history. And when we look at where we are economically, and we are in a strong, we are stronger economically than we have been in history. And when we look at where
That's
we
pretty
are
good. It
economically,
looks
and
like
we are
it's
in a strong,
actually.
I know. Right? Yeah, it looks really good. Look how she closes her eyes. Dang.
Actually, they should have done her whole face green.
That was pretty awesome.
Hologram in a hologram in a hologram.
Hologram. This goes with the sound of the bear.
When I lived up in Paradise, we had a dump, and that's where everybody went to visit the bears. Not supposed to feed them, though, because they eat the garbage.
Huh. Wow, gas is only $3.98 2 hours ago in Lebanon, Tennessee. Diesel's $5.09. But that's not bad.
Lebanon.
It's like about $6 here.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You guys have paid like double almost. Not quite, but almost.
I don't know. Here it's probably around $4.99 or something like that. I don't buy gas.
I don't have a car right now, so neither do I. Look at this. This was 6 hours ago. Look at this, how it forms. Wow. Yeah. Whoa. It's wicked.
Intelligent design.
Looks like it, doesn't it? It looks like it's fully formed.
Oh, I know it.
One way, yeah. Is it going counterclockwise? Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Yeah, it's the dark forces. They do this shit. They create this shit, they'll destroy it too. Rebuild it. If you build it, they will come.
Yep. I like that. Yeah. Anybody else want to come and chat with us? I'm just playing. This is background because I don't know. I'm on Twitter, so that's why. Oh,
There's no way I can read. Okay.
That's okay. I'll blow it up, but just because I know you are on the phone, you can't see things very well. Oh,
What's this? A storm?
No, Netherlands, July 6th. Reports a video of police shooting an armed farmers as they protest government green policies that will destroy so many. Oh, so they got all wicked.
I was looking at the clouds.
I know, right?
Meu, hey, wapens, jongen, wapens. Hey, bolla, rij weg, jongen, rij weg. Wapens is dat. Pik je het op film? Ja, het is op film met zo'n schiet.
Oh, that's how.
What language was that? Then it sounded like they're English.
Yeah. It said Netherlands, like Dutch. That would be Dutch, like boy. Winich.
Yeah.
I know. It didn't sound like him, but yeah. What is this? Paris. What do they got to do? Show their papers? Oh, somebody's walking their ducks? What are those, ducks? Oh, yeah, they are ducks. Yeah. All right. Oh, so you guys want to see the? Did you see the Georgia Guidestones? You want me to show you those? There's not much on here. Did you?
Well, yeah, I didn't see that
Did
part.
Okay.
I saw the crane there knocking one down, but
Yeah. I got videos. Got some.
where am I?
Let me go to this brighty eyed. Still. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see if you can see this.
all right.
See that? So that was the knocking of some of it down. This is one. I got another one.
That made a good thud. Oh, I can't wait to see what goes up instead.
Yeah. I have another one somewhere. Okay. What is that? A lighter? Oh, my legs are starting to hurt. Oh. Okay. I gotta go make some coffee. French press. I have a French press. I'll make a little coffee maybe. Where did Venus go? I'm gonna share another one. She's chilling. She's doing something. I gotta use the restroom in a minute, so you'll have to hold up the room, Leslie. Yeah, I drank a cup of coffee already when I got out here. Hold on, what's this one? Oh, yeah.
East Georgia, we just learned there's been an explosion at Georgia Guidestones. New video just in shows damage to the Guidestones in Elberton County. The GBI and local officials are investigating this explosion. They say someone detonated an explosive device around 4 a.m. The Guidestones are located on Highway 77 in Elberton. And
this is a call for an uprising.
Yeah, that was a call for uprising, but that was Channel 2. So, I mean, Channel 2 News. I have that on my playlist, but I have the original one. Hold on a minute. Let me look for a minute. Oh, I really gotta go.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Oh, in my leg, I have a cramp, or I got my problems with I have a nano attack going on. I've got like nano coming out of my eye right here. I got what coming out again, and then my muscles and my legs. So this Morgellons is working on my body right now, and I have to use the restroom. It's that coffee. So wait. Where was I going? What was I looking for again?
The original.
Original of what? I forget what I was doing. What am I
The Georgia Guidestones.
Oh,
She said this was Channel 2, but
Okay, thank you. You're good. Yeah, look at that. Sharp memory there. Not me. Yeah, there you go. Let me look at their channel because, yeah, they have a good one that they just put out. And it was like, oh, they got the picture of the car. Okay, wait. It's 5 hours ago. There's crews tear down what remains. Okay, well, we'll check
now the
this.
train.
Train. A train? Oh, I don't hear it. Oh, man, my leg hurts. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this says.
Well, Hey, Venus, come back again. Oh.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, she had to go to the ladies' room and then get something to drink.
I'm gonna have to walk a news soon.
You broke up totally.
Yeah, I don't hear anybody. I just hear you talking robot. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear that they said lightning strike? That was a possibility. They were saying lightning strike. See?
Nothing
Yeah, right.
played.
No,
Mystic, nothing played.
you didn't play. You didn't see that right there, where I just
No.
played. Oh, yeah.
It didn't.
You guys didn't see it. It was okay. Yeah, this was from the news channel, but they said like a lightning strike at the end. But yeah, this played. See, they're just telling you where it is. And, hold on, watch.
Oh, you said that was 2, but you had the original, and then I was like,
No.
Well, that was kind of emergency. You had to go. To get your drink? Yeah.
Yeah, no. I have other videos that we showed yesterday. Yeah, this was just the one from our news station. Listen.
Well, I guess it's not all that big of a deal that they got taken down.
A lightning strike. That's hilarious. That's what
That's
I thought.
funny. What kind of lightning? The lightning of Thor or something?
Yeah, well, CERN, CERN just
Right.
that's like what it's so they're trying to go like this is a hand of God, or they're trying to make it look like this is a good thing, and it was them that did it. I don't believe that any
Yeah, I think.
nefarious.
Well, you didn't hear them being talking about it in their hive minds, like
Kind of. I've heard.
like objections, like
No.
or that's racist.
That guy was like, "Oh, they should find whoever did that." He don't even know what they mean. Probably he never even heard of them. Probably I don't know. I thought that's what I took. There was another interview of another guy, and he didn't even know what they were about really. So it was like, oh gosh. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom, guys. Coffee. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna have to go and I have to go walk my doggy.
Yeah, no
It's finally
problem.
dark and cooler outside.
Yeah, it is nice. It's a lot cooler out. Well, go do your thing. No problem. Leslie, you feel like hanging or you want to hang it up? Because it don't matter to me. Either way. What do you want to do? Good
I'm
night.
hanging, I guess.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay, I'll be right back. So just hang out.
I'll be back too. I just have to take my dog out for about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, I'll be back. All right, Leslie. Hold up the
All right.
I'll see you, Venus. All right.
Okay, I'll be back.
I'll get on my other phone too. All right, let's see. I was talking to Venus, and I said the chakra system. I have a question because it doesn't make any sense. And I said, well, the chakras spin for each one. There's like 7 on the body. So they spin, and your Merkaba rises up through the spine like a snake on both sides, intertwining and going up to the seventh. And then I don't know after that, but it's supposed to create something like well, we're manifestors of energy, and so we have the light body within us, and according to what was it, the Buddhist, to say that all of the material that makes up these forms will be like kind of like collected, but the matter will get less dense. Like we as beings have the ability to like mind over matter, but it's not the mind, it's actually us as beings can do this. When you reach a certain level of awareness, we have lots of fun to discover our true selves. So all I have to say, know thyself. You can't have any attachments to this place. No beliefs that you've learned here or believe. No no duality. You have to blank slate yourself. Like just forget about that you were even here and living a life. Just strip it all down to your origin self. And then like you can't have any mind chatter because the mind is programming. So then if you really feel your true essence within, you'll automatically go directly to your soul group. So there'll be no doubt of who you're in contact with. But they do emanate a feeling of love itself, and it'll match what you would have just felt about your own true essence. Your own energy will be that. You have to get to that point. So then you're on your way. And I hear Mystic. Whatever just rattled out was just enough time till you got back.
That's good. Perfect timing then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a snack. Oh, I'm running out of snacks. I gotta get some snacks.
I got snacks.
You got snacks? What are you snacking on?
Oh, you'll probably say, oh, that's poison. Twinkie.
Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes you gotta splurge. I've been doing cake. So, yeah, I was about
And
to
chocolate.
Yes.
And chocolate chip, chewy cookies. You know what? They're really small.
Yeah.
So if you eat two, you're actually eating one.
Yeah, I know. You probably eat more with the smaller ones. Well, you want to eat more because you don't feel like you eat enough. I know. It's a trick. Look at this. Terror Destroyer.
Oh, somebody said something in chat. What was it?
Yeah. I'm aware of that.
Oh, you just said it. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
not
know if you were talking about a channel that you were looking at something or
Well, I am.
somebody.
It's somebody's what they said. That's their channel name. But I don't want to read what the message says because it'll get me in trouble. Probably.
I'm reading it. Sounds like a scientist.
Right? No, they just know the facts, but I can't say that. But Turret Destroyer, huh? Interesting name. I always get all these new channels, new people coming through here lately. That's for sure. Snaps is in here. He's been shouting me out, so I've collected a few new subscribers. Dave, are you still in here? Did you haven't met Dave? He has been on the panel the last couple of days. Dave DeCovey. Yeah, he knows a lot about frequencies and electronics, wiring. I'm in a fast, and he's got a ham radio. He's more fascinating than that, but what now?
I used to have a CB. It was a Cobra.
Oh, that's what he has. That's what he has too. Mm-hmm.
I told my niece that that wasn't hers to keep when I gave her my car. She was supposed to pay me like $100 for it, and she never did. But she blew the engine, the transmission, and so then she junked it, and there goes my CB as well. Unless she sold it for crack or something. I didn't know she was hooked on anything.
Oh, wow.
And her mom didn't want to give her a car, and she was like 20, so.
Oh, that's young to be hooked like that. Wow. Terrible. Well, she probably pawned it then or got rid of it, sold it.
It would. You know how when you talk on CBs, you got some that will like stomp you, your signal? That Cobra was like a powerful CB.
It was? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was showing on my channel yesterday. He has a bunch of that. I don't know anything about it. I always wanted one. But yeah, that's cool. So you had a CB in your car?
Yeah, I did, and I played around with it for like about a year or something, and then it needed brakes, and then like shit happens, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Drop in income and shit. Well, GM laid off all the independent contractors.
Oh, you work for GM?
Not me.
Oh.
Hubby did. And then I had trouble at my work too. I worked for Chase Levy. I was a distributor, magazine distributor. Basically, I just pulled the old magazines and puzzle books and all that shit and put the new ones in there. So that's basically the job. Just go there, put the new magazines up,
Where?
get rid of the old ones.
At stores?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It could be at, we did Farmer Jack, and we did Rite Aid, and well, I wasn't where there was an arbor, but they did do arbors like in the southern part.
Farmer Jack. I forgot about that. We don't have that down here at all. I would never remember that name if you wouldn't have said it. I remember that.
Well, there isn't any more Farmer Jack up here either.
Oh, wow.
Kroger bought them out.
Kroger bought everybody out. Yeah. That's what we have. Kroger and Publix down here in Ingalls. Mainly Kroger and Publix and Walmart. That's it. We have
Yeah, we
Whole
just
and all that.
Walmart and Myers. If you go to Lapeer, and they've got like probably another grocery store, but I haven't been over in that way in Lapeer for a while. Things change.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Kathleen was telling me about where the old Kmart used to be. There's something else there now.
Well, it's because corporations are buying out everybody. Anybody small, Kmart sucks, so Kmart need to go. I don't know. It's just like, oh, that place. Oh, it's like JC
Man,
Penney. They're outdated. Those two places.
yeah, like the clothes are too.
Or JC Penney and Kmart old out the door. No. I'm surprised they're even struggling to stay open.
Well,
Sears.
Kmart's, there's not very many Kmart's, if there is any anymore.
There was a
up
few,
here.
yeah. I don't know if they're still left after all this garbage. Maybe not. Yeah. What about Sears? That's another one.
Oh, Sears, yeah. A lot of their stores closed down. They just have like in Lapeer. It's just like an appliance Sears.
Yeah.
It's not, doesn't have clothes or tools or, like all the rest of the departments. It just has like the appliances.
Yeah, it has tools like, yeah, blowers, lawnmowers, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Chainsaws, yeah. Yep.
But we have better stores for that up here, like Tractor Supply, and we have Lowe's.
That.
What are they selling, Lowe's? Wood?
It's like Home Depot. It's like everything
We have Home Depot.
It's like home improvement. It's better than Home Depot for sure. You probably have Maynard's. Yeah. Oh, Home Depot, I can't stand. You have Menards, right? You have Menards there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Lapeer. Inland City's probably got hardly anything. We've got Kroger's as a grocery store.
I know that's what I shop at Kroger's. It's that or well, Publix for cakes, like that. But yeah, mainly Kroger or Walmart for bulky. I like Costco. Costco I've been doing a lot of. So Costco's excellent for big families or prepping. Yeah.
The closest Walmart is like probably, I want to say 8 miles away, or maybe, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It takes about, 15 minutes to get there at 45 miles an hour.
Walmart?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Mine's about maybe 3 miles at the most. A Walmart. Yeah, and then I got everything else. Look, I got 5G towers outside my neighborhood, so I've got stores and everything everywhere, like within a mile or two. It's crazy.
We had a brownout.
You have a what?
A brownout 2 days ago, but yesterday the stores were closed because they were experiencing the brownout. They didn't
Power
get fixed. No, it's called a brownout. That's when you got just like very low flow of electricity.
Wow, I've never heard of a brownout.
It only will run like our refrigerators. Everybody had to turn off all their stuff, and then we just sat outside, and it was back up in like 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours.
Wow. That's why you have, yeah, they need to have generators. Everybody should have one, but in apartments, you can't really do a generator. So
And
the part,
that 97-year-old woman, when the brownout happened, she'd just
oh,
gotten in the elevator, and so the
what?
elevator stopped, and she couldn't get out.
Oh, I didn't know that was why. I thought it was an elevator, just bad luck. Oh, wow, that sucks. That was really, that probably panic. She probably had some anxiety after that. Wow. You know,
Well, the fire department called the EMTs to
yeah,
come and check her, make sure, and she was
yeah.
a little dehydrated. But 97 got
Wow.
stuck in an elevator. Wow.
That's, I know, really, especially when that brownout, which I never knew they existed, but wow, that's scary for a little lady like that. Aw.
Yeah.
Hey, Marvey.
What's going on, Marvey? Hello.
Earth Dude is live on YouTube. Yeah. Well, I don't know
Yeah, I
because,
like his videos.
yeah, well, with Flat Earth and me, copyright strikes. I'll have to check it out. I'm just gotta be careful of a lot. We're watching it. What's the guy's name? Flat Earth guy?
Flat Earth dude. That guy's not from England, is he? Associated with Penny Bunny? I think that's the dude that insulted me.
Yeah, I can't find his channel.
Flat Earth dude.
I typed it in.
He was something Flat Earth. I know that.
Yeah,
And I know Marvey was over at Penny Bunny.
oh, really? Yeah, I called her out recently. You seen that? So I'm not down with that. I've watched the other guy. The guy she was, I don't know, having an affair with, whatever you want to call it, leading on. I don't know, but it seems to be that she is just.
Oh, you saw that video too? Yeah, you gave me the link and I watched some.
Yeah, I've been watching some here and there. Yeah, I mean he was going at it for a little while. Yeah, he was hurt. I guess it was pretty rough between them. Pretty. I see some of the text messages. It was outlandish. It's like whoa. So I don't know. I don't want to get into somebody's drama, but I already felt like something was up with her. That's why I stopped subscribing and listening. You know, I can't find this guy's channel. Oh well.
She told me everybody hates me there, and that wasn't true. I had my fans over there.
Wow, she's kind of bold. I don't know. She said that she told me to shut up, Orange Agent, or something. I don't know. You were there. She just didn't like me saying what I said. I don't like her. Anyways, you were experiencing brownouts yourself? CeeLo's in Detroit. He's experiencing them too. Yeah.
Oh, that's Detroit.
What's up, Dan? Phil? Oh my trolls love me so much. I don't know why. Um, uh,
Who is that?
Dan Phil.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the JFS crew, King Cobra, huh? So, yeah, guys, I'm tired tonight. I don't have that much energy. I didn't get a lot of sleep last few nights. Damn animals. Between chickens and damn Daisy. Ugh. My neighbors come and say, "Oh, your chickens in my yard." I'm like, "Oh, lovely."
Daisy sees the dark ones.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. That's why I'm saying everybody's talking about these interdimensionals and CERN. I'm thinking that Daisy sees them. She's black and white. She's got this certain weird type of blood I've read about. She just acts like it. I don't know. I've never seen her act like the way that she does. Like, it is weird. Like, interdimensionals. I think so. Really starting to think it. She hid in the almost in my closet today. She had stood on the outside after she stopped her whining fits, and she woke up that way. She wakes me up at 6 in the morning and starts that whining crap. I'm like, it's not to go outside. She's just pacing, like weird stuff. I don't know.
Yep, that's when archons come to fuck with me. It's like at 9 p.m., midnight, 3, and 6, or 5. Sometimes 5:30. That's a little. So,
Oh, 3 hours?
my soul group, like tones me awake, and that means prepare my vessel to protect it with the coconut oil and all that. So then I gotta get up. Sometimes I have to get up and get a shower because they'll like leave shit on me when I'm sleeping. So then I have to take a shower again. I think I took 4 showers yesterday.
Oh
I've
yeah.
only had to take it twice today, but I'm
So humid.
yeah, that helps with that too.
Yeah. I showered my dreads. I'm hoping they dry before I go to bed. Almost, but not quite.
I got a new shower head,
Oh yeah,
and
because
it
that shower head.
pulses, and it showers, and it
That's
yeah.
nice. A pulsing shower head too.
I got a pulsing shower head.
Good. It's a good thing. Oh, Leslie.
Yeah, you can really get everywhere, you know.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I want some real, like, yeah, I bet you can. I need more than water. I need some of that flesh with the blood, pure
Well, it's
blood.
better than totally empty-handed, eh?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. It's hard for us pure bloods these days, so I'll take that. I'll take
What's
the
that?
water.
What is up, YouTube?
What is he say? What are they saying? What do you think about the archons? Dan Filth wants to know about what do you think archons have a schedule? Do they have other places to be?
Yes and yes. They do have schedules. They all have jobs. Some of them are for the actual structure of the light matrix. They are invisible, but I saw them when I edited it. I dug deeper and deeper and deeper, and I found out this whole place is like manually controlled. It's weird.
Like a circuit board?
Yeah.
Silicone? Circular silicone beings on a circular. All right. Circuit board.
I see the matrix in circuit boards. It's weird.
Yeah. You said that.
With all these little entities, like they've got all jobs to do, and they're like sitting at their stations doing something. I don't know. I could only do it by a still. There is not a camera that would be set to pick up the minute beyond the veil.
Well, it's apparently that Cat Hansen lady, she said that this guy sent her a picture and she was trying to show it. I don't know if she showed it. I didn't finish the rest of her video, but she said he was in the chat. I don't know where she's talking about this picture of this interdimensional, but she was talking about people can start seeing them. They're coming out more. You start using your camera and just take all around you constantly and look at the pictures. You might be able to capture one. I don't know. You know,
That's
Bigfoot.
true.
Mm.
I know how to adjust it, do the adjustments so that you can
Pop
see
'em up.
them clearer. Like when you adjust it, you do like edits
Mm-hmm.
and adjust all the contrast and the dark and the light. I just experimented at first, and then I was discovering a lot. I did that a lot. But I've already done it. I don't need to do it anymore. I know what's there.
Mm-hmm. Mm. When you go down that road, you already know.
Yeah. It's not as it seems. Nothing is as it seems.
That's pretty much life. Yeah. Nothing is how it seems. That's all illusion. People are deceiving left and right, and you don't even know it half the time.
Yep. This is the division of the positive and the negative. Like the ones who are deceitful, they pick the negative path. And then the others pick the positive, and then the others are just creatures of the demiurge. Archons, demiurge, whatever, negative consciousness, dark consciousness, whatever.
Dark consciousness is a good one. Dark energy, dark forces.
They really don't have their own energy unless they've stolen our ancestors' energy. That's how they can keep this place going. It is powered on our energy. Even if it was our ancestors, they're still the collective we've lost, right? Right.
Mm-hmm. But pass the torch, yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, I can't get so deep because I can't keep up. My attention span lately has been like really short. Like I follow, but I have to like pull myself in because I like get to like I don't know my attention span. I've been noticing it this last so many days, so I'm good. It's just because I'm tired. I can't seem to sleep good every night. The last 2 nights, and I need a really solid sleep with the dreams. I'm dreaming, but it's like these crazy fast rushing dreams. I'm not really asleep. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's not good. I want to sleep good.
Can you sleep?
We'll find out. Last night I had raccoons trying to eat my chickens. So I had to go running out there just as I fall asleep. I got to do that. It's like I feel like I'm being woke up like I have with my children. You as a mom, you're always constantly woke up and you're on guard and you're nursing your diapers or whatever children needs, animals. So Daisy woke me up at 6 in the morning. My neighbor knocked on the door at 6 in the morning because my chickens two of them were in their yard. So, it was just a crazy night for me. And I got off of here around 1 something. So, but yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep. So, I've been like that the last 2 nights though, because of Daisy. She just is really, really whiny and irritating lately. She's like howling like a wolf. Like out the window this morning, I forgot my door was open and I was in here doing paperwork and computer work. She was howling and I didn't know the door was open. I forgot I left the screen door open. The door open. Anyways, she was so loud through the whole neighborhood, yelling like a wolf. Ooh, like.
She sees something. It's got to be seeing
Gotta
something.
be, yeah, because it's coming and going, and it just started back. She was doing so good, and it just come back in the last week. like within the last 5 days or something, 5 or 6, I don't know how many days exactly, but within the last 7 days, drastic change to back to crazy Daisy, but on a different level. I've never seen her like this. So let's hope. So let's hope tomorrow she's good. So far, she's not whining so much tonight. Like I said, something changed in her halfway through the day. There's like 3 or 4, she got different. I was like, oh, this is weird. Okay, you're laying by my closet. Perfect. I thought something was wrong. Like I thought she was lost. I was like, where are you? After her whining for days, now I couldn't find her. She's just sleeping outside of my closet. I was like, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's strange, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. She's weird. Yeah,
Weird dog.
Oh, and she's a handful, like a lot. I mean, I've never like these last 2 days. It's been the most challenging days I've ever owned her. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, this CERN thing, and my dog just happens to act the craziest she's ever acted in her whole life. Oh, that's interesting. That's why I showed that video at the beginning of my channel tonight. I showed it twice in this video because my Dalmatian is acting crazy, and they're saying they're interdimensionals and CERN with their magnetism and stuff. I don't know, guys. I'm telling you, my dog has been acting weird. And she did act weird 2 months ago, that one full moon, the flower blood moon eclipse thing.
Yeah.
So that's when my chickens started acting weird, and that's when she started acting strange. So that's what I'm saying. There might be a pattern to something here. And she's acting strange just these last 2 days, like screaming, whining. I mean, come on. She never woke me up at 6 in the morning to be like that. Like if she has to take a dump or something, yeah. But not that. No, she doesn't want to go outside. That's not her problem.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just her, she's a Dalmatian, or is it other people's dogs. I haven't heard.
Well, they can hear. They can hear a lot better than we can too.
I bet she can. Yeah, she's a hound dog. She acts so like I don't know.
Yeah, but a Dalmatian.
Yeah, she must hear something. That's why I wonder. Like, they haven't been hitting me in the last few days, but last week they were hitting me a lot in my ears. But maybe they're trying or they're using different frequencies or something, and she hears them. I don't know.
They probably can see the shadow people.
Possibly. Yeah. What is that noise? She might see like something because she goes and acts like it's touching her shoulders, and she'll like look around like something's like poking her, and she'll act like somebody. It's so weird. I had it on video. One time it was in October. Do you hear that noise?
I hear dogs barking outside over here.
Okay, I hear somebody talking, a little like light voice, sounds like. Okay, so you don't hear that?
No.
Oh, I'm getting reverb in my voice. It's so low though. It might sounds like your phone. I was like, somebody's talking. No, it's gone.
I didn't hear it that time, but that one day. Wait, I heard something.
Yeah, yeah, because they're agents. I know that one day you heard them clearly. There's been many times that they listen to us. That's what I'm wondering. I hear somebody's voice talking very low. Anyways.
I heard something. I couldn't distinguish what the words were.
Do you hear that? Yeah, it must be my voice. Well, yeah, you heard the agent. Somehow they come and tap in, and they'll be like, they'll accidentally touch a button or something where they're bullshitting around while they watch us. It's weird, and I'm like, wow. They really must find us threatening or interesting to have people be watching us like that. Multiples. It's usually men and women. But I've heard 2 men. I've heard men and women.
Who could it possibly be?
Yeah, I just don't know. It's got to be government agencies just taking notes, tabs on us. See if we talk. I don't know. I mean, like, why would they pay people to watch us? Really? I mean, it's not like we're saying we don't have any connections to anything. I mean, it's just strange. They're just probably doing it to everybody. Maybe anybody that talks outside the narrative.
Well, they are preparing for a lot to come,
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering why they're listening. Because I know you've heard them. You heard them. Bang Bang heard them one time. I've heard them.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard them lots of times. Venus heard him one night. We all heard. Yeah, it's just the way it is. I don't know. There was an energy outage. Where? Huh. What's that noise?
Hey, why didn't CeeLo come up? Marvey?
Yeah, I'm so tired. So I'm not so tired, but you guys talk. I've been talking. I already talked to her in the beginning. I've said everything I had to say.
Nobody's joining us.
I know. I've been getting other people up here a lot lately. Now everybody's just chilling. I get it. Sometimes I'm just chilling too. It's cool.
Well,
if nobody wants to talk, we can chill another time. I don't know. I know Venus dropped down. She's had to walk her dog, but she dropped down.
she might be back, but
well, that's okay. I'll be back fresh in the morning. Maybe if I wake up like fresh and fruity. Like
6 o'clock.
Yeah, plus I got an earache lately. These damn headphones give me an earache in my left ear. It's only in my left ear, but as I'm holding it, like I'm trying to keep it off my ear. So.
They're wired.
Yeah, they're wired, but they're children's headphones. So I really need to get like something like that. I need to get this sound fixed. I don't know what settings. I can't fix it. I've tried without messing with all the streams and you guys not hearing me. I need somebody that knows what they're doing. I don't know what buttons and what I did. I tried to delete it. This is not going away. Ever since I added the 800 number or whatever number it was, not 800, but telephone number. Google Voice, that's what it was.
Voice, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, I'm going to go to bed. My muscles hurt, and I'm going to come back probably in the morning. So I'll catch you in the morning, maybe. How about that?
All right.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired, Leslie. I'm just starting to get a lot of sleep. And I'm getting cramps in my muscles. My fibromyalgia is acting up. So, oh, boy.
Well, you take care of yourself.
Thank you. You too.
Get
Well,
some
thanks.
sleep.
I will. I'll text you from when I'm going live. Text Venus.
All right.
I'm going to call her anyways. She's going to help me with some paperwork. All right. Well, go smoke one. Go show. I'm sure there's somebody
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah. That's what I wish. I wish I had some papers. But anyways, do it. Love you. Thanks for coming back. All right. See you guys.
Bye, chat.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming back, Leslie. I love you. Have a good night.